I wasn't there. Guys, hold on 1 second. Hold, please. Hold, please. I'm around tape for some ring. 1 second. I have to. Okay. Ah. Okay, we're here. We're working. Okay, we're in service. Sorry. Did I turn Instagram on? Instagram's on. Hey, Jacqueline, you want to come up? Jacqueline, honey, I asked you. I don't know if I haven't checked my Instagram, but just in case, I know Laura has the link too. But we're talking. Okay, so I'm sorry. I haven't been here in so long. I miss you guys so much. So hi, can you? Uh-oh. Oh, mutes. Okay, that should be better. Please tell me you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? No sound. Fuck. Really? Is there sound on here? No sound. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes or no sound. Mike, are you working? Mike's working. Mike's working. Mike is working. Do I sound? Yes, do you sound? You can hear me. Okay, you're not going to hear me on Instagram, but you should hear me on here, which is weird. And you guys, can you see the chat too? Right here? I made it. It's a new thing there. Anyway, I'm Round 2 Kristen Marie. I haven't been here in like a week, but this is the Valley and Real Housewives of Atlanta. The Valley last week, which it does air again tonight. Also, Jax Taylor is in Philly tonight, and I didn't find this out until like literally the last minute. But guess what? I'm going. I'm going. I'm going to go by myself if I have to. I'm not going to pass up the chance to go to a live event where Jax is the freaking host. Are you kidding me? I am so fucking excited. This is better than Teresa. This is better than me going with Teresa. I cannot wait to see this motherfucker. I have not seen him since 2013, since I blocked him, or he blocked me. And we got in a fight in Atlantic City. Like, and you guys know I've hated him ever since. You probably won't recognize me, but I don't care. Like, I looked at the seats, and they're barely, like, there's like maybe 15 seats taken, which is weird. I mean, yeah. Anyway, so please comment, like, subscribe. I'm talking about the Valley and Real Housewives of Atlanta. I have so many thoughts about Valley. Also, if you're listening, if I do upload this on the podcast side, it'll be Apple and Spotify. Please go over there and rate me 5 stars, please. That'd be amazing. If I had as many ratings as I do as subscribers, that'd be amazing. But I mean, my subscribers are going up. But that's awesome. And how are you not doing stuff? I don't know. I really wish. I don't know. I wish Jacqueline would drive down here and come with me. Oh my God. Let's. Then what are you doing? I'm waiting for you. I'm up here. Janet is an asshole. Yes. Janet needs. Like, so I don't know why. Now, when I'm watching the episode, it didn't really come off to me like she was trying to. I think Nia really took it. I don't like the Al-Anon. I don't like her outing her about Al-Anon. But when Janet was saying it to um Nia, it didn't seem like she was trying to say that he was a drug addict or anything. I mean, to be honest with you, he does have a problem. It seems like he has a little bit of a lying problem about it. And to me, if you're lying about your drinking, I mean, like I don't know how to like listen. And I'm been an addict. I was an addict. My whole family is alcoholics. I've been dealing with it my whole life. Do I think he has an alcohol? I think his relationship with alcohol needs to be addressed. So I don't think he has to go to rehab. He's not Jax. That's another thing. How do I get? Didn't I invite you up already? And another thing is how in the motherfuck does Britney or any of them have any fucking balls to say that Nia is hiding her life because Britney puts it all out there? Did we just not get admission from Jax that he's a fucking cokehead and he's been hiding it from everybody, including the Valley, the staff, the people that he works for? He admittedly said, I've been lying about being on cocaine. So, Britney, what the fuck are you talking about? How dare you get drunk and then go and then you want to apologize to her? Nah, bitch. Sorry. Keep the same fucking energy that you had back there. Because if you're literally going to come to me or you're going to sit like Nia said, a table full of people and talk about me when I walk out of the room, who the fuck are you? And Jasmine, you already addressed this shit. You and Melissa a year ago addressed this shit with Danny, Darko Danny, whatever. Danny Darko, the dark side of Danny. This is already addressed, so you're bringing it up again. So now, because it's convenient, because you have no storyline, Jasmine and Melissa, you're going to bring up the shit that Danny did again, and you're going to throw, I was triggered. You're triggered by what? Is drinking? I don't know. But if he drinks twice a year and he gets wasted like that, then maybe, obviously. But I mean, and also, Nia's not, she didn't say she was an Al-Anon for Danny. She has family members that are that's trouble. Exactly. It doesn't matter exactly. And I'm assuming that she said it on the after show. I didn't watch the after show yet, but I mean, you guys told me. And again, everybody's focusing on what Danny's problem is. Jax fucking Taylor has been a cokehead, closet cokehead. You all knew about it and did nothing. But Britney's screaming, I'm so honest about my life every fucking day. Britney, no, you did not. You have not disclosed shit about Jax's cocaine habit. We already know. I've been telling you all this. I've been saying he's a fucking cokehead for a year. Like, we could go back. We did. We went back 4 years. One of my first videos about Jax is me saying the same shit. And I'm going to say the same things to him tonight. The fuck's up with you and your mom? Why the fuck? What broken you? Like, why haven't you spoken to your mother? It has nothing to. Oh, it is also premiere of the Valley too. So we're gonna watch. Not only is he gonna be there to do his own little podcast thing, which is gonna be fucking a joke. It's gonna be hysterical. I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna sit right in front. We get to watch. He gets to watch. I said, well, oh my god, watch the Valley with him. And this is when he like either comes home, leaves early or something. So to me, being with him while he's fucking up on TV as he's lied to us is gonna be fucking. You guys are gonna I am so fucking excited, and I'm going by myself. It's only 5 minutes away. It's City Winery in the city. It's my favorite place. I already talked to Zach too. Zach's is coming. Zach's July 23rd. I bought the tickets already. He's like, yay. I was like, guess who's getting naked and wasted? We always get naked, wasted, and arrested. Just ask. Like, literally, are you coming up out of the shower? I literally told you what time to be ready. Are you going to get ready and drive down here and come to Jax's thing with me? Please. 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 Jacqueline, I would pay for you to get down here. Please. I will buy your ticket right now. Please come with me tonight. I wish it was in New York. I do. How, like, literally, I'm dead ass right now. Please come with me tonight. And then, like, I don't know. We're going to or something. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Happy Monday. No, it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Yes, it was a holiday.
Yes.
Come on. Oh
It's
yeah.
benevolent timeline
Yesterday.
available. Most benevolent
Yep,
time.
the most benevolent timeline available is what we're on, and
Look at
we
you,
must be
girl.
because, girl,
Yeah.
I watched the last two episodes of The Valley
You did. Oh, I'm
because
so
we're
proud of you.
always talking about people who want to talk about stuff and they haven't even watched the show yet. And I was like, well, I just have past thoughts, so I decided to get some new thoughts on
I'm glad
this.
you did.
I had a minute this morning, and so yeah, I might know what you're talking about today.
All right, awesome. Well, the first thing is I don't know if Danny has a problem with alcohol. I think that he has his relationship with it is fucked up. Like I think when he drinks, he should maybe just stick to beer. I don't think he needs to run to rehab. Um, I also, I don't think that Jasmine needs to keep bringing up the thing with her and Melissa. I mean, the fact that that happened is fucked up, but they've already had this conversation with him. I don't believe you're triggered by it. I think that it was just something for you to say or do. And again, fucking Jax Taylor, everybody. Jax Taylor, Britney, you do not disclose everything, Britney. You hid this fucking coke problem from everybody, including this everybody for 24 years. So how fucking dare you even go near fucking that statement? I show everything. I'm calling out, but you're calling Danny out for what? Because he drank in the closet. He's got 3 kids under 3, another one on the way. He has a trad wife. He's a pastor of a really fucked up church. He has a lot of drama. He's from Nickelodeon. If the dude needs to take a swing at some shit every once in a while, that I really don't fucking blame him, honestly. He takes care of 3 babies,
Mhm.
but that's just my thoughts. But
Right. Well,
Ed,
okay,
so
so for Danny, if we want to start on Danny and
yeah,
Nia, is that where we're starting?
yeah, we'll start with Danny
Okay.
and
So
the comp.
Danny and Nia are interesting. I feel like Danny, hey, if we're going to be sending people to rehab and bringing up stuff about other people, then yeah, let's point out that Danny, when he gets drunk, basically turns into Tequila Katie. And if we were calling it out when you were 29, we're definitely calling you out when you're 40, bro. And taking care of babies, we understand as moms, as women, as nurturers, that yeah, you might need a freaking break once in a while, but that does not give you permission to do what you are doing and
Give me a beer, daddy. Give daddy a beer.
taking liberties in the friend group. That Jasmine has a point. Look, Jasmine has a point
But Jasmine,
because he's taking liberties in the friend group that if anybody else does it to his girl, it's going to be a problem, bruh. So why is it any different for me? And I don't even know Jasmine's girl's name,
Melissa.
but to me, Jasmine doesn't have what she needs to be okay with being a form of SA'd by this dude. I mean, if you're putting hands, I called Michael Darby an SA'er grabbing butts over on RHOP. Keep your hands to yourself. There won't be anything to talk about. And when you don't keep your hands to yourself, then I don't have to STFU just because you don't want to talk about what you did. Jasmine does not feel complete. She brought it up. They obviously glossed over it to the point where she's going to keep bringing it up until she feels that it's properly addressed. So now when she sees him getting to the place where she's willing to call it, what did she call him? Dark Side Danny?
Dark
Like
side Danny.
Dark Side Duck,
Dark
right?
side Danny.
So
Yeah.
she's calling him Dark Side Danny is her way of kind of, she gave it a label. She knows what to look for. She doesn't want to feel that way again. As a person that felt invaded of her personal space, and definitely to have her girl's ass grabbed by the super perfect Danny, and then we're not even going to talk about it, Nia. We're not going to really talk about it, Nia.
Did.
Really, Nia. Obviously, we didn't enough to the point where it's okay for him to get to that place again and have the opportunity to become Dark Side Danny again. So I kind of feel really like Jasmine has a point. I don't know, but I only watched the last 2 episodes.
I mean, you have a point, but my point is, if you have already had this conversation with him privately together,
Mhm.
about what happened last Halloween when it was Dark Side Danny with the AS grabbing. So I think it's fucked up. Yeah, it's really fucked up. But you just decided, I think, to bring it up now when everybody else has a problem with Danny's drinking. She didn't see him drinking in the closet. Janet did. If he was going to hide it, I don't think he would have did it with Janet there. And I don't think that he, do I think he told Nia that he shut the closet door? I don't know. Maybe the closet door shuts by itself and that's where the alcohol is. And I mean, the way that they did, see, this, my problem is the way they went about it. Like, again, Jax. We're not calling Jax out. We only called Jax out because his wife finally decided to tell on him because she couldn't take it anymore. Well, I mean, I called him out. But the only reason she's accountable for Jax's fucking bullshit, or Jax's, he's not even accountable because he doesn't think he has a problem. Britney has not disclosed everything. We're not calling out everybody's bullshit because nobody fucking said shit about him until she did. You know what I mean? So for her to sit there and go, I disclosed everything. Wrong one, bitch. Wrong one. You need to shut the fuck up because you don't. You were about to have another kid with this motherfucker. You were letting him call you out in front of everybody last year and saying nothing. And I feel like I'm either see, I can look at both sides of this because like you said, hell yeah, fuck, that's really fucked up. But again, I think Jasmine and Melissa wouldn't be around him if they thought that he was dangerous.
It's not a danger thing. It's you invade my space and it doesn't get addressed properly to the point where people are even saying, look,
that's her,
we
though.
see you about to go there. This is the same way you acted last year when you decided to grab this woman's butt. And also for Jasmine to say it hasn't been, if it happened within the friend group. That's why I'm going there, because she doesn't feel like in this friend group, it's been addressed like it happened within a friend group. They're acting like it happened to her over there. And she's saying, no, but I'm in this friend group. And if he was going around grabbing Kristen's ass, it would be more of a problem when it came to his drinking. If he was grabbing Janet's ass, then it would be more of a problem than when it comes to his drinking, and people might want to mitigate it before it got there. But because it happened to my girl's ass, it's, oh, just let him drink and pass out and don't say shit. And she's not feeling it anymore because
wow, I didn't think
it is a sign of what could happen messing with him.
I didn't think of it that way. Like I don't know. You're right. Like I'm thinking about it with if it was a guy, if it was one of the other ones, and it was like the guys. Oh fuck, they would probably beat him there. That'd be really fucking bad. Like I don't know why. I'm like, because with Melissa, I don't know. I guess because I didn't see the whole. I think of it differently. It's so fucked up to think of it that way. Like I think it's complete. It's the same exact thing, but because it's two women for some reason, I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like minimizing it a little bit, and it's fucked up
a little bit, right?
You know,
and
but and they had the opportunity to address it any way they wanted to from that point on. Like I just feel like if it wasn't addressed properly, that's on you. You had the opportunity a million times to address it. They've been together so many times after that. Could have been addressed before. He didn't get wasted. All he did was go pass out, which he probably was tired and drunk. And I mean, I don't know how much he can drink. They, according to them, he only drinks once or twice a year, but he gets completely wasted. I like you said though.
It's kind of like those people on that other show. Kind of like those kids that on that summer show where they drink and get plastered all summer and then they're at business.
Yeah, except for Carl.
Except for Carl. There's always an exception.
Carl, he tried to open up a sober bar. I don't think it's working out very well. I haven't checked back.
That's hilarious. But yeah, there's always an exception. But also for Danny.
Yeah.
And now we can go over to Janet. We can keep it on Danny and Nia, but now we're going to go over to Janet a little bit. Now, Janet told us this in 2 episodes that I've seen. She didn't say much, but when she talks, it's because she attaches a personal experience to it and then inserts a connection. And I think like in other franchise models, they get mad at like Sutton for making it about her, and they get mad at so-and-so for making it about her. But that's kind of like, just like Sutton, it's her way to connect and humanize herself to your experience. So she doesn't say much, right?
Yeah.
But she did have to mention this, and she shared with us, it's because she had an experience with a crackhead boyfriend.
Which I don't know who that is. I wish I knew who it was.
She had an experience with a crackhead boyfriend,
I wonder if it was.
allegedly.
I wonder if it was what's her face. Remember this crazy chick from Vanderpump, Schwartz's girl, the crackhead.
Yeah, right. Yeah, her,
They were actually
her
best friends
too.
too.
Right.
But yeah.
So for Janet, look, I even made notes for you, girl. I even made
Oh,
notes
good,
about it.
good, good. Okay, good.
Okay. So Jasmine has a point. She doesn't have no, that was Jasmine. Janet, the other J.
Yeah.
Janet, at first I put a question mark because she wasn't saying nothing. But then by the second
Yeah.
episode, we get that Danny shut a door, which
Yeah.
is like Giselle saying that Chris shut the door. So we know that it can create an uncomfortable situation for a woman in that situation. And so that's one thing. So let's just right there, there's an
Yeah.
uncomfortable element. And on the
Right.
thing, I watched it twice. On the thing, he does go in there and his hand does do a motion like this, like he's shutting the door. It
Yeah.
wasn't like the door has an
Oh, it
automatic
doesn't close
arm
behind you.
and
Okay.
rolled. I don't know if it actually made contact and it was an automatic door, but he did a motion. Tell us in the comments if you saw it too. He did a motion that looked like he was trying to close the door, right? So if
Yeah.
you've ever dealt with a crackhead in a
Oh
relationship,
yeah. She's like, I don't want nothing to do with this. I
they're
got this.
hiding.
Yep.
They're not pulling out their, they don't want to necessarily be high alone, but they're also, if they're in a relationship where they're hiding their addiction, they're like going to the bathroom, they're like going to a closet, they're hiding in a bedroom,
Yep.
So
Oh yeah.
Janet in her relationship overlooked it, didn't see it until she did and was willing to recognize it. So him including her, think about this shit.
Hmm.
Danny included Janet in his addiction by hiding it and closing the door. Had he left the door wide open and taken a shot, he wouldn't have included Janet. She wouldn't have felt uncomfortable. She wouldn't
Yeah.
have felt like she had to, even though he didn't touch her, he did do something secretive behind the door that now we have some kind of twisted, I take shots behind closed doors secret. I don't want that with
Yeah.
you, Danny. You don't want that
Yeah.
with you. So I'm going to come out here and I'm going to tell the people that the reason I don't want it with you is because I happen to have used to been dating a crackhead who was also an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And this is what happened, this, and this. And then for Nia's a control freak.
I know.
She's a
I think
control
when
freak,
she's trying.
pageant queen.
But I believe it's what she said. I think it's because she always, first of all, I think she takes offense to, she definitely got triggered when she said drug addict, alcoholic. But I know that Janet was only trying to say, look, I've seen this behavior. I just want to make sure you can tell us. Like, if you can, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have to hide it. Like, you can, you know what I mean? Or whatever it is. I know it just seems a little off. I don't want to be a part of him hiding it if that's what he's doing. And she took it, and I don't like, I mean, she took it bad. And with Nia
Yeah.
took it. And I guess I didn't watch the after show, but I'm assuming that's when she called it and said, well, look, if she doesn't think he's an alcoholic, why is she an Al-Anon? And I mean, she could, Nia could be an
Ooh,
Al-Anon.
is he an Al-Anon?
Nia's an Al-Anon. And I'm assuming for Danny, I think she also, but we don't know because it's supposed to be anonymous. And it could be because of her mom, Nia's had her family's had addiction too. It could be for her whole family, Al-Anon. Al-Anon's for, and it might just be for Danny.
Right.
But to me, if you're an Al-Anon, then that you're recognizing that the person you're with has a problem, which is fine. But I do believe that they talk about it. They trust. Like, I don't think that she has to come out and say, obviously they know he has a problem with alcohol because of what happened on Thanksgiving or
Right.
Halloween,
But
right?
also don't lie and try to front like, oh, he's just tired. When we literally saw him drink 2 bottles of wine, he got there late,
Yeah.
caught up, passed everybody. Now he's literally passed out, and you're going to tell us it's because he's tired, girl. Like, just be real. Like, the fool is drunk. And he went passed out after a long day. He's drunk and tired. Include the obvious truth and
Yeah.
don't hide it. And then trauma trained Brit had a point on Nia and how she pretends like everything is perfect
That's her.
when
That's how.
it's not,
Wait, the fuck
because
was the
she has cracks in her relationship
Yeah.
that are shown on camera.
Yeah, lots
That's the precursor. If nothing was shown on camera, then they wouldn't be able to be like, oh, why were you yelling at Danny, Miss Perfect?
Well, she's not. Okay.
Exactly. But if you're going to yell at him on,
She looks fucking hot
Right.
by the way in that
I've been
picture.
talking a lot. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
No,
mute
no, no,
myself
no. I'm sorry.
because
I'm like, yeah, I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I should just let you go because you never talk about it. Okay, I'm sorry.
okay.
I'll mute myself.
So
I'll mute myself. Go ahead.
so for Nia to only to like yell at him in the phone in the back of the Sprinter van, and then she practically acted like the French president's wife and wished him in the face, and then is like, you know what I mean? And it's all on camera, but then she don't want to talk about it. Oh, we're perfect. We decided we're not going to talk about anything on camera. I respect a that doesn't talk about her, doesn't sell her family for fame. I respect a bitch that doesn't sell her family for fame. However, keep it all off camera. Take an example from Dr. Heavenly on Married to Medicine. She told us for 10 years her family's not for sale. Her family's not for sale. Her family's not for sale. She at no time has ever had a harsh word with Dr. Daddy. Never in 10 years. There's never been a Sprinter van yelling moment. She's never brought any nothing to camera. And people might say she's being fake, but she has a line, and that's the line. She gives us everything else. She gives us good time. She gives us doctor. She even gave us a sliver. We got a sliver, but she never cracked the veil when that time when Dr. Daddy was like, it's time to go. Over at Simone's house when she was yelling at Contessa that time, and they almost had something. He just was like, it's time to go. They got in the car. They didn't say nothing with the mics on and took it home. For real, for real. Nia's playing in our face. Nia has had a lot of things and interactions with Danny where it's on camera, and then she's like, why are you bringing that up? What do you mean? And then she's in her confessional. Oh, well, we promised to never do it on camera. Bitch, you already did. You did. And now we got to talk about it. Just, hey, that's what happens. You bring it to the 8th housewife, and the 9th housewives, who are us, need to talk about it. So that's not fair. And Trauma Trained Brit was very legitimate in her Jasmine fueled gripe, because Jasmine started that shit at the table. In her Jasmine fueled gripe, she was spot on. She's like, look, I told y'all on camera, he's on coke. I gave it to you. I told y'all on camera, he's abusive. I gave it to you. I told y'all on camera, yeah, I played in your face for a decade, but I finally told y'all on camera that this, and this is what I'm going through. And she can't even say her fool is in the room, passed out, drunk. Like, that's not okay. And then you're going to try to trauma train them, Nia. I see you. I see you. Because I do it too. I just want to keep things so positive because I used to sleep in a tent. And my mom used to sleep in a car. So maybe her mom had an addiction problem that led them to that life. And that could be why also she's she gets triggered by hearing that her spotless man is somehow associated with the trials of her mother's addiction. So don't use that word. We can keep it to the alcohol, bitch, but don't call him a crackhead. So that's what she was saying to Janet, right? And what did she say? She was a Trotter wife member. Everyone in the valley is putting on an act. There are plenty of rumors about Janet's marriage too. Allegedly, Jason takes his wedding ring off. Yeah, somebody said that. Somebody said that too. And hey, when we finally see it, we'll finally see it. But until then, we've seen Nia bring the camera in the back of Sprinter vans and then not want to talk about it. We've seen Britt be very honest. Dark Side Danny does need to take more accountability in this friend circle. They need to have a powwow. Jasmine brought up a valid point. Treat her like she's one of the people in this friend group. And Kristen and Obadiah, Mr. and Mrs. Reasoning. Yeah.
I know.
The 29-year-old Cabo San Lucas Kristen was a blast. She was freaking fun. But yeah. Okay, so that's it for now.
See, like I agree some points, but I mean I see it differently because I think that Britney would still be hiding it. I mean, I don't think it wasn't like she chose, like, I don't know. I guess she chose. I mean, she told on him, but it took a long time. But it wasn't like anybody else. Everybody else knew anyway. So like, but the thing is, how does he still have a job? Like everybody's gonna talk about with Danny, Danny's drink, whatever. But how does Jax still have a job? Like he's abusing a cast member. He's still doing it to this day. And did you hear me? By the way, he's going to be in Philly tonight. I'm going there by myself. I'm going to his show tonight. Jax Taylor is literally over the like 5 minutes from here. Okay, I'm going there early. I'm sitting in the front. I got the tickets already by myself because nobody will come with me. And he's also doing a showing in the Valley. So he's doing his show, and then he's gonna do we're gonna watch the Valley with him. I'm gonna lose my fucking shit on him. It is gonna be so much fucking fun. I have not seen that motherfucker since 2013. When I got in a fight with him in Atlantic City, he called me Jersey trash, and that's why he blocked me because he didn't want me posting the pictures, and that's why I'm Jersey trash. I'm gonna ask about his fucking mother. Still to this day, why do you not talk to your mother? I think it's fucked up to not talk to your mother. That's not why I don't hate him because of his. I mean,
I thought his show got canceled or something. It got canceled.
No, man. Did it get canceled? No, it better not be canceled.
What's a trad wife? A traditional wife?
Traditional, like now the Mormon, like the Mormon Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. They're like, I guess it's like the Mormon faith, but it's
so she's a secret swinger.
She's a pastor's wife. That's another thing. They don't talk about the church. They don't talk about Hillsong. He's a pastor at Hillsong. I guess a youth pastor. His dad's a big pastor there. So there is things they don't talk about. But I mean, I guess, I don't know. I feel like also that Sheena needs to get the fuck off the show. What are you fucking doing? She literally, Michelle's like, oh, I started hanging out with her a couple of years ago. Yeah, no shit, you started. Of course you started hanging out with. Sheena's got desperation fucking pouring off of her. She is so desperate to be on that fucking show. It's like she's stuck up Michelle's fucking asshole. So my thoughts with Danny and Nia is I don't blame her for anything. I think that they talk shit behind her back. The problem was they literally did it the fucking reality TV shitty fucking way. Is to talk shit when they walk away. They did it for fucking.
As soon as she walked away, like I'm surprised she didn't turn around and be like, "You bitches talk about me."
I mean, Danny got to walk in on it, which he was like, "Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?" Jax, and he said he's like, Jax didn't say shit about fucking his cocaine. You know what I mean? He called it. And I mean, Jason's a lawyer, so Jason knows about defamation and shit. So there's also rumors that Jason's lawyer. I don't know what Vimir said, that I guess Dana had something about his firm being a Ponzi or a pyramid.
Oh no, he's pulling a Tom Girardi.
How do you a pyramid scheme lawyer? I didn't understand. Like they have other lawyers, but these lawyers make more money. I don't know. I guess. To me, I don't know how it works, but I know that I see Jason as like somebody that like I don't think he does anything wrong. I really don't. I think he does everything by the book. I also I don't think that his business is fucked up. I think he would. They
usually end up being Jeffrey Dahmer, though. The ones who. I'm just kidding.
Kidding. Seriously. Like Dexter. Fucking, you ever see You on the? I just watched the sixth season of You with Penn Badgley. What a fucking Dexter he is. Oh my God.
Right?
Anyway, so
you would never know. You would never know.
Tonight, I get to go fucking literally. I cannot believe that there's like nobody, like you can see see who buys tickets. Like you can see how many seats are left. I could get right in the front. I just don't fucking want. There was one seat. There's like a table each of 10. And they're so big in there. And there's nobody.
So you can transfer your ticket to the front one?
No, listen. I learned this. I fucking should have learned this a long time ago. Paying for the fucking $70 for doesn't fucking mean shit. Because nobody fucking literally everything. We sit where the fuck we want. And anyway, so there's one seat left at the table of 10. And I was like, I wonder who the fuck all these people are. But like, I'm showing up by myself. I don't give a fuck. Are you
gonna live stream? You better document it. I can't wait to see.
I just can't.
Especially if you feel a good cuss out coming on, just put your camera on, drop your phone in your pocket, and walk over there so we at least have the audio. We can cuss him out.
I mean, honestly, does he really think that like people are just like, oh,
yeah?
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna be like, are you fucking people kidding me? Pull me on goddamn stage right now. We need to have a fucking talk, Shire. Like seriously, like
this. Tops when Tom went on lip sync tour.
Oh, I forgot. God damn it. I wish, you know what? It'd be so amazing if Tom were with him. Like, I don't know who he brings with him. I've never, ever seen.
He doesn't want to share any attention. He's not bringing nobody with him. Does he bring people?
I mean, him and Tom's Schwartz were here a couple times, but like that was a lunch thing. I just happened to look to see when Zach's thing was, and I'm like, oh, Jackson's there tomorrow night. George is like, I'm not going. I said, I'll fucking go by myself. I don't care. Like, I am not missing that. No fucking way.
So
No
what
way.
is he gonna do? Does he
I
like
don't
tell
know.
jokes like Ariana?
No, it says his Mind of a Man tour, his fucking podcast. I guess he's going to try to bullshit. I don't know how he's going to do it.
The podcast is called Mind of a Man Whore.
Mind of a Man tour.
Oh my God.
Mind of a Man something podcast. And hers
He should change it. I give him permission to use it. Mind of a Man Whore is what Jack's tour should be.
Yeah, like I mean, he's in Philly right now. Like right now, he's probably in his hotel room. I don't know. I just fucking the publicist is probably there. Allegedly structured on partners that make money from employees and everywhere. I mean, they're all. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, the more experience you have, the more money they make. I mean,
that's how it is on every law show I ever saw, including Ally McBeal, L.A. Law, The Good Wife. I mean, insert law show here, and it's always the top people.
I've been watching fucking true crime for like, I don't know, like that's for 3 weeks now. I could be a fucking lawyer. I should be a fucking lawyer. I really should be a lawyer. I really should be.
You could be like a legal consultant, or something.
These people like argue with me and they think I'm mad about it. Like in the comments, I said, my podcast is called Whose Side Are You On? I am not mad. I don't know why you people are like, it's like in the comments. I'm like, I'm not arguing with you. Is this fine?
We're not arguing. This is, we're never. Does it say we're arguing somewhere?
Like I completely disagree with this with Larsa right now on everything that we just talked about.
Completely. I watched 2 episodes and I'm up here talking like an aficionado.
No, but like seriously, like you're right. I see your side too. I mean, you could see it both ways. Honestly, none of them have room to talk really because they're all hiding something. You know, Janet and Jason cannot be perfect. They just had a baby. Like, there's no way. Like, there's got, and I think because you see, because
their house is an indication. That house, I mean, I know new parent housing. I know that. But don't they have like 3 coins that they could have hired somebody to come clean up before the 8th housewife showed up with the camera so that we could see how freaking chaotic it is? There's nothing perfect over there. It's all chaos and sleep deprivation.
Yeah. And she always looks, I mean, I don't know. She's playing Jane all the time. But also, fucking, what's his name? The class boy going to get the ring from that fucker. You know who that fucker is? The one who was.
He has been on a couple of reality shows. Is he the grills guy too? Does he do grills too?
He's the one. He's the one on Vanderpump who was Sandoval's bestie, who we went on the fucking all high with that fucking.
Oh yeah, he was at the end party at the finale. Yeah.
He did the interview with the high bitch with Sandoval's high girlfriend on Up and Adam. That was him going, trying to like fucking get her to. I don't know what they were trying to do, debunk the fucking highness. But that's him. What's his name? Oh, Dad's.
I'm sorry. I think it was me. Was it me? Or is it?
He's not really
your dad is saying stop cursing.
My dad, literally, he curses. He's worse than I am. But he's not up here though. No, but I probably am cursing. But no, literally, what was I just saying? What was I just saying? Oh.
You know, trains, girl, they leave. We can talk about the next thought that comes.
I know, really. Like, literally. It's like, literally, people are like, do you remember what I just said? I'm like, no, I don't know what you just said. George is trying to talk to me during the trial. I'm like, stop talking to me. I'm like, I'm watching Karen. And then all weekend, you know what I did? Watch the freaking shit about the trial. Literally.
Oh, no.
But it's okay.
It's not over yet?
Oh my God, no, the defense is about to put their case on.
And this is a retrial. You'd think it'd be shorter because they already said the stuff.
The prosecution rests today. And then the defense has already destroyed it on cross anyway. So their case is even more, they're going to destroy it. It's going to be amazing. But anyway, so back to Valley. Jax comes home. Tonight's episode is Jax coming home from rehab. And this motherfucker has tried to lie to us in real time. I did curse. In real time, I'm going to have to tell him, look, remember what you said in this interview here. You told us to just watch the show and give you a chance because you did good. You'll just, that was a year and a half ago. You're 180 days clean. But here in real time, Jax, you're not. And here we're watching you. You're going to watch the show with you as you lie to us on this. Like, it's going to be, I don't understand. Like, and I'm not trying to argue with him. Do I look mad? I don't look mad, right? Like, this is exactly how I speak. My dad always thinks I'm yelling at him like when I yell about other things. No, that's just how I communicate. I yell a lot. That's how I talk. But, I've been repeating myself for 4 years. We just have a whole new set of problems with Jax. They just escalated. It's still his mom. It's still him thinking that he's like on the piece of shit tower that Sandoval knocked him down or something, and Jax is good, and he's up there. He's still.
I want to be main toilet seat.
He's literally Rapunzel in the piece of shit tower. Like, now he's got a drug problem.
I'm the number one toilet seat.
I'm the number one guy in the group. Yeah, like, he's the number one guy in the group. Oh my God, that's what it should be called, the number one guy in the group. I'm going to raise my hand and be like, I'm the number one girl in the group, you fucker. Like, I cannot believe he's coming. I'm like, this is, and I'm like, because I love City Winery in Philly. It's huge. It's like really open. So like, it's beautiful. I love it. I would pick that one. I would go there any day. I love that place. My sister used
so
to
you're going to be in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Like, I can throw a
So
rock.
you should see Richie B. Where's Richie B? She's in Philly.
Yeah, she's really, oh my God, you're right. She's very, very, very close to me. She's very close to me. I have to try to hit her up. I should get her. Oh my God, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, Richie B. Where are you, girl?
And then July 27th. I always yell. I know, Dad, but so do you. I hit my dad. They're horrible. My dad and we all lived together for a long time. We all scream and yell. That's how we communicate. But like, they still do it. They're horrible. Him and my sister. I'm like, and like, I guess because I'm not, but then I'm a psycho too. Because then I'm like yelling. I'm like, why am I yelling at them? I'm a psycho too. Like, I'm like telling him I'm gonna slice his fucking throat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're all fucking crazy. But anyway, Thoughtland.
I love family stuff.
Me too.
We get it from our trees, apples and trees, y'all, apples and trees.
I know. And listen, like we're psycho. We're crazy. We're really fucked up. I be
freezing like this.
We love each other. Huh?
I said I feel like I keep freezing.
Are you frozen? So, all right, let's see. We have Jax coming home tonight, which is going to be fun to watch because, that'll be on tonight's episode.
So there's a new episode tonight. So I just watched the last two. So now tonight there's a new one.
Yes, and there's another one. Jesse, let's talk about Jesse for a second.
Nice.
Let's talk about Jesse and Michelle for a second because
how do they let him rage text from rehab? That should not be allowed.
I don't know, and I'm going to have to ask him that question too. And he's still doing it on the after show. They taped the after show a couple weeks ago, and he's doing it. It's like, you have not changed. And if he's on coke, I'll be able to tell tonight, obviously.
That's the vein right here, this vein?
Yeah.
And he has that.
His nose gets very red. Yes, and he has a vein.
Jax, you have that vein. And don't forget his eyes go like that real good.
Yeah.
Oh, and remember Tom Schwartz said he starts holding his glass like this.
Oh, yeah. Good. Thank you for reminding me. Like, what are you drinking? I'm going to go early, too, because, how much fun. Jax, like,
look, I made my vein pop. Look,
his freaking publicist, that bitch that was standing behind Britney, that bitch was probably going to be there. She's probably going to shield him from me because I'm the one who's going to be the negative press there. I'm going to be the one doing all the negative press. I'm not. It's tough love. It is tough love. It is tough love. I have so many follow-up questions for him. I just have questions. I'm not allowed to ask questions. He's doing it. He's doing a question and answer. I know.
Well, hey, he asked for it. He asked for whatever is about to happen tonight, y'all. He asked for whatever is about to happen tonight. He asked for it.
Listen, I've been calling him. I've been leaving him DMs, telling him he has to do an episode with me.
And then he has the nerve to come to a city 5 minutes from your house
and
think you're not going to show up and ask these questions that he's been refusing to answer.
He should have called me and said, he should have told me he was coming. He should have called me back and said, I'm coming. He should have called me and said, yeah, I'll do a podcast episode with you because I'm a loser and nobody likes me anymore. And people think it's hilarious that I'm over here bitching about somebody that I fuck. Literally, it's not like you would think that he's my ex-boyfriend. We're just a lot alike. I'm just like him. I used to be just and that's why I call it out because I changed. He has not. He's still a fucking drug addict. I am not. If I do drugs, I will tell you. But he just still he's an abuser. He hates his wife. I want to know why he hates his wife. I want to know how he can stop talking to his mom. How can he get a tattoo saying, make better choices or make good choices, love dad. That's what his dad was signing in his card. So you see that every day, but you make a horrible fucking choice to treat your wife like shit. And your son, make them leave. Like, what does he think? I'm not going to ask those questions. So what's he going to say? The same shit. I know I'm horrible. I know I'm a work in progress. You always say that, Jax. Like,
That is like, okay, so Jax just gotten the Ralph Pittman, the Martell,
oh, he's that.
all those dudes. Like he's definitely narky
He is,
like that. Like,
and they
and
hate
for
their
him to
wives.
like want the kids to relocate for
Yeah,
his machismo, that's a lot. Hey,
I know.
Designs and Decor, what's good? Thanks for coming
Hi.
through.
Thanks for coming through. Did you? I'm glad you put yours up too. Hey,
Yeah.
Curvy. Oh, awesome. And everybody, don't you like how you guys can see the chat now? So my dad can see everybody. That's I don't have to post it all.
Oh, and look, we can see the Facebook. Oh, I just noticed
Yeah,
that.
it's
Oh,
awesome.
cool, cool.
I wish I
That's
could
what
make
that
it
big
bigger.
blue F is, Larja.
Yeah.
Emmanuel,
I
send it
miss
to
you. Oh,
Manny.
Manny, what are you doing? I sent you the link. What are you doing, bud? Like, seriously,
Emmanuel,
he
I
made us
even
call.
watched.
Yes, he told us. Remember, he called. He's like, hey, you guys need to watch it. Did you see it? Did you get his message? He left us.
I
You
didn't
didn't.
get the message.
Oh,
I
Manny's
didn't
like,
check my Instagram
he
yet.
literally. This was a week ago. He's like, you guys, did you see it? I'm like, no, but okay, I
Please
will.
get lost. I'm sorry, I didn't see that one. But Manny, I
Manny,
watched the last two episodes this morning.
I know. What are you doing? I sent you the link. Come up because
And I
literally,
came up here
I
and I
need to
gave a
make.
whole soliloquy
Yes.
on
She did
wrongness
good. I can
because I
she was
think
like,
I'm an aficionado and I only watched
but
two
she's
episodes.
right, but she's right on one timeline, I'm right on the other. Because I just don't agree. I think that I think that Nia is ah yeah, he said, are you
Oh,
can't
nice.
literally. Why are you this kid? He goes to law school. He's so smart. I cannot wait till like I'm gonna make him before you even graduate to send him the Manny t-shirts because he's our resident lawyer. I've been needing to talk to you about this whole Karen Reed case. And
Oh, yeah. What about that, Manny?
I need to know what
And
Manny.
the Diddy trial. Do you think they're proving a
Fucking
RICO?
Jesus Christ, I don't
Even though
care.
we don't care. We
I
don't
don't care.
care about that. I just wanted to know
Disclaimer.
as the
Yeah,
Esquire.
disclaimer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for like five
Oh,
minutes.
look, can somebody drop, I don't know, Krista, how do I put your channel in the
In the
link
chat. I don't know you.
for,
Mimir,
if you put
my
your
mod
channel
should
in
be
the
able to
link,
do it.
then I think I can copy it and put it in the link
Yeah,
for
Mimir
my,
should be able to do it though. My no, let my mod do it. Mimir should do it.
Amira, yeah, darling. Thank you.
Thank you, Designs in the Court.
Okay.
Um,
So,
so okay, listen. For five
Michelle.
Michelle. Okay, Michelle. I feel that Aaron is. I don't think it's right for Aaron to want to leave her over Jesse's bullshit. And if Jesse knows that, he's going to torture them. Jesse's already torturing them. Jesse only cares because Michelle
Uh-huh.
left him. If he would have left
So
her,
is Aaron the guy she was cheating with or a new dude?
Aaron is allegedly not the guy she was cheating with. However,
Because he's kind of invested to just
he's
be
a
a rando.
beekeeper. He's a beekeeper, and there was a there was a mug from his beekeeping place for 2 years in Jesse Michelle's house, and Jesse just realized that.
Mm,
So maybe they just knew each other, and maybe she bought honey from him and then dated him after. I
mm.
don't know, but I don't think. But anyway,
So they
so
could have been building an emotional connection
yeah,
over the last 2 years.
and
And
also
then so for her to be like, oh, we've only been dating, how long did she say? 3 days. It's only been 3 days.
yeah.
No, what did she say?
Well, they live together, and now the daughter lives with. They all live in one house. Like he has taken in her and her daughter,
Michelle,
Michelle
Aaron, and
and
Isabella
Bella. All
live
live.
together in a
Yes,
house. But
yes.
she's only been dating him for how
Less
long?
than a year, maybe a year.
Less than a year.
Yeah, allegedly. I mean, so she had her place, and then her lease was up, so it was just
Krista's
easy.
link. The link to Krista's channel.
Yeah, Mimir, can you put my link in?
The link to Krista's
My link. Both of our links, please.
That's okay. So now I have even more thoughts
He's hot.
about that.
Yes. What do you
Yeah,
think?
he's hot, but Michelle
He doesn't have
is
any kids
a
either.
control freak.
Yeah.
Michelle is a problem. Michelle is weaponizing her motherhood and her mothering
Oh
to
no.
constantly be like, I'm the mother of your daughter, da 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 da. But you're also the wife who cheated on me with a rando, lied to me about it. And now we're in this position because I'm a hurt frat boy that was supposed to have a hot, loyal one and ended up with a hot thought. And now I look a certain way because you dropped it low and spread it wide after one. The only things open is legs, girl. And you was doing some things before one that was after one activities within our marriage. And now Mr. I Got It Together is on blast in front of the world that I'm not even like, even if I am just drunk. You knew I was a drunk when you married me. You knew I was going out getting drunk with all the guys every night when you married me. So now for you to be like, it's a problem, and where were you all those nights? I don't know where you were all those nights. And trying to project on him, being a projection whore.
Uh-oh.
Because if you cheat on your husband, you're a whore. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. It's just what it is. If you're gobbling peen, that's not your husband. No matter if he didn't give you a hug, no matter if he didn't tell you were cute, it doesn't mean you go and open your legs for another man to insert his penis in you within your marriage.
My dad should probably agree with that too, right, Dad?
That is not okay.
Not okay. It's not.
And then for you to not want him to ever bring it up, because he's hurt because you keep telling him that he's crazy. She keeps changing the time. For him, he knows when it happened. He thinks it's been 2 years. She may as well just say it. And that would dead a whole lot of his stuff right now. That would dead it. Because then he would at least try to have a timeline. Oh, look, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm shutting up. I'm muting myself.
No, go ahead. No, because when we hit Atlanta, I'm going to have to mute myself again because I know you know more than me. Everybody thinks Atlanta's boring. I don't think Atlanta's boring, but we'll get to Atlanta in a minute. So did we see? All right, Jasmine and Michelle, Melissa. We haven't even talked about Zach. Zach, I forgot about Zach was even there. I don't know what to do with Zach.
Zach stirs drinks and pots. That's what I got from Jack.
Yeah,
I mean Zach
and his boyfriend. I think his boyfriend. We need Benji around because I didn't really think about I like Jasmine around when she has Melissa around. Like I like them. I want to see what's going on in their home because before Jasmine was like a non-factor to me. I didn't know her. She wasn't really. But now with this Melissa thing, I think that Melissa living with her, it'll be more fun. We'll have more things to dig into. We do not need Sheena. Please, fucking Valley.
Oh my God, she was like a little thirsty dog, wasn't she?
Oh God. Michelle's ass.
And then to be with Michelle of all people, you would be with the person that cheats. You would be in the show. You would get on the show the way that Brandy Glanville got you on the other show is because you're a cheater too. And so, yeah, you're all sympathizing with Michelle's good cheating ass. Oh, poor whore, poor whore. Oh, poor little whore cheated on her husband and now he calls her a whore and a hooker. Oh my God, he's mean. No, he's hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to watch. That's all. I think Jesse's hot. That's about it. Like Michelle said, he's a beauty call. She knew it. She knew what he was when she got him. She knew that he would whatever he does, he does his thing. He does cocaine with pasta with Zach or with Jax. The thing is, Jax doesn't understand something. It doesn't matter who does the cocaine or whatever. They're keeping their lives intact. You're not. The problem isn't the coke. It's the way, to me, the problem is the actions on the said drugs. I never tell people to stop doing drugs or stop drinking. I don't be a liar, a cheater. Don't fucking do them in my house. Don't do them around me. I can fuck up by myself. Like, I don't need you to be a scumbag on it. If you're going to do them, I don't want to know about it. The thing is, they're all doing drugs, right? They're all drinking. But the fact Jack's he makes it a problem. He's abusing his wife is fucking, it's now.
He's a 90-day fiance.
You know? Yeah, he tries. He's trying. Oh my God.
I feel like Jesse, you guys. Jesse is like, Jesse.
Oh, wait. We're having an earthquake. We're having a fucking earthquake. We're having Dad. The house was just shaking again.
Oh no. Did you feel that?
Oh, wait, it's the train. Is it the train?
Oh, good. Look, I was getting ready to look up earthquake, New Jersey.
Seriously, because
earthquake, New Jersey.
Yeah, seriously, because I a couple of times I thought I felt it again. Because now I'm real sensitive to it because that scared the shit out of me. Like, I don't know how you deal with that. I don't know. To me, I'll deal with hurricanes, but knowing that my ground can shake and it can open up is fucking freaks me out. I just can't.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that movie The Day After Tomorrow in Hollywood, where it actually did look like that with the fires are burning. But anyway, So
And then look, the volcano in Hawaii, which is right off the coast of California, just blew up yesterday.
I saw that. I saw that. It was like, shh. It was like,
1,000-foot lava flow up in the air. That
I
was
ordered this
crazy.
book called Contact. I'll send you
Ooh.
the Lively Nova Contact. It's called. I saw this chick last night. I have to send you the link. It's too much to go into right now, but it's literally what we've been talking about. The timeline we talked about, everything. It is literally every time we're together and we say we're on the most benevolent timeline available. Everything I watch is about things becoming better, like getting better. And where do I send you
Yeah.
this? It's amazing. I've been saying it for years, but like it gives more energy when we say it on here. I think it gives it more like, because think about it. She brought up the Pope. I said, see, she brought up
Yeah.
that thing whole happening, and when the Queen, after the whole thing. Anyway, so let's move on to Atlanta because
Yeah, it's been an hour of
Valley.
Danny shutting the door, Michelle being a
I'm not
control
mad about
freak.
it. I think
Jesse is hurt and hilarious. He's the dick in every
it's funny.
frat movie,
Yes,
but who ends up just being he ends up being the LOL guy that's he laughs out loud, but it's really he's lashing out loud because he's really a hurt little boy inside, so
exactly.
he
Yes.
is an asshole
Yep.
because it's easier than being hurt all the time,
Yep.
is what I get from Jesse. And now I can see why Kristen finally kind of was like, she saw that in him. But also, Kristen
Yeah.
sees
Yeah.
that for Jesse, but she doesn't see that for other people. So she picks and chooses who she finally sees their person. What? Any other thing? Yeah, no. That's it. Danny
That's a
hiding what he does give
yeah.
alcoholic to me.
I mean, I feel like that was a little much to have to drink. I forgot that he had drank wine all that day, too.
Hmm.
So to have to go swig more, it was like
Yeah.
that's kind of it. I think that if I don't know why he needed to do that before he was going to go lay down.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess, yeah. So I also feel like if he's only drinking once or twice a year, I don't really know how to categorize that. Like it's not again, he made it a problem, and that's when it became a problem because he did that shit with Melissa, and now his wife's in Al-Anon. I don't know if it's because of that. I'm getting there, getting there. It's been a slow burn, but we're getting there. We need another scandal,
Right.
but I don't feel like I don't know. I don't feel the same way about that situation, but I just think Nia is she she's protecting herself. I feel like she's always had to act like trad wives always pretend everything's perfect. It's called traditional wives. There's actually a show they did called Trad Wives, and it was semi-reality. It ended up not airing, but that's where I learned it from. I was like, oh, that makes sense. But they were Mormon, and I don't think that's what Danny is. I don't know, whatever the Hillsong is, that's what they are. But Gia shut up about Melissa on the mic. She won't shut the fuck up. She will not shut the fuck up about it. It is so fucking Gia having a podcast, first of all. Really, bitch? Really? Who the fuck are you? Get away, like
Right.
her and Teresa on there. I'm like, this is my worst nightmare. Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me?
Why is it going on?
What is
Damn
happening? Why is she doing
it.
this? I got Jax on one hand. I got her and Gia. I want to scream and flip the fuck out on Gia because I'm like, who do you think you are? Like, wait, who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? But listen, I'm not talking
Right.
about my sister-in-law 24/7. Stop talking about your. Just shut the fuck up. You're not going to get back on the show. It's over, Teresa. It is over. Get over it. You're not getting
So
back.
she's really gone.
Yeah, she's not. It is not coming back. Dolores is going to Rhode Island for real. She really is. That's her true story. Rhode Island, I didn't realize how close we are to Rhode Island. I didn't realize how everybody knows them. So it's like all the Jersey girls know the Rhode Island girls. And I told you it would be a problem when I said if they tried to recast Jersey here, because it's such a small place, you cannot do that. It would be a nightmare. It would be a war. It would be a war. And I feel like this is going to be a war because they all know each other too. And Dolores is on the show. She doesn't even live there. She's going to rent a house there. I'm like, this is weird. Like, give the Catanias their own goddamn food. I said a long time ago they should have a show called Dating the Catanias. Then it should be Engaged to the Catanias. Then season 3 is like Marrying the Catanias, and then it's like having kids with the Catanias because it's like you got Frank's engaged, Dolores is engaged, Gabriella's engaged. Little Frankie's engaged. They're all engaged to the Catalias. And no, dating the Catalias. They're all like one big weird family. And that should be a show. I don't need her on Rhode Island. I don't know what the fuck that's weird to me. Like, what? Rhode Island? The fuck is like what? Really? Okay, Dolores, go ahead. Is his dude coming with you? Like, how? What about the business? She's running a bit. I don't know what's happening. I don't understand. But Dolores, Godspeed, whatever, man. Have fun. I don't know what you're doing. It doesn't make any sense. You don't live there, but you live here. Is dude coming with you? Like, what the fuck? How do you know these people? Who are they? I don't know.
Who are they?
And Gia.
What do they do in Rhode Island? I'm like,
what is Rhode Island, Dad? How far? Rhode Island's not far. I
guess they do like Real Housewives of Chicago or Real Housewives of. No, it just kind of feels random.
I think they need to go Canton. I need them to do Canton. Real Housewives of Canton. I can't stand these fucking people out here. I get to watching that trial. These people are delusional. They're actually turning on them. Finally, they're starting to understand what's happening, and they're turning on the PD and the people in the town, and they're having town halls and stuff. It's kind of beautiful to watch because it's like, oh, finally they're getting it. But filming Real Housewives of Chicago, they are. Oh, I didn't know. Did you know that, Laura?
Oh, I didn't know. I thought I was just saying things, pulling them out of the air.
Check it out. Canton would be wild. I know, Danny. Tell me these people. They have. We need Karen. We need Karen Reed the musical. We need the goddamn musical.
We can do Real Housewives of Silicon Valley. We can do Real Housewives of, I don't know where else.
Sedona, Cape Cod, Sedona, San Diego. There's plenty of places.
Santa Barbara,
Jersey's
Palm
so
Springs.
small.
I don't like freezing. That's why I'm about to take my thing off the camera because I keep freaking freezing.
You are freezing.
So there.
It was funny. You know how the Jersey, like we couldn't even pick
I freeze funny. So there. Now you won't see me freeze funny.
I know.
I don't like freezing funny.
Well, I know. So I really think they need to move on to Sedona or something. I keep thinking Sedona would be a good one because then we could get some spiritual people on the show finally, because people are just
that would be nice.
It'd be nice if people start recognizing that we're like truth tellers. Like literally, we're on the new earth. We're literally on the new earth right now. You're all in my time. Real Housewives of Thoroughfare. No, Dad, it's Real Housewives of Methville. Me and Shannon have it all planned out. Those bitches keep fucking. God. They keep fucking with me. It's going to be every video I have of these bitches, and I'm going to air it, and I'm going to do it live. So let them fuck with me again. My dad's like, and Dad, I told Shannon, she knows too.
Yeah, San Antonio, Seattle. Well, those are still in tech. I feel like Dallas was, I don't know, Dallas was a litmus for
that was weird.
Texas.
That was weird for me.
That was weird. I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't do better. And they got multiple seasons and it never landed. And that was weird. I don't know. Do you think the other cities? Yeah, Real Housewives of Oakland starting larger, right? I thought of it, but I don't think we have enough affluence out here. For real.
We need Real Housewives of Jersey Shore.
I had already thought of doing like a little like YouTube thing.
Oh my
God.
And
getting my friends together and doing like, shorts on like just like our version of the Housewives. But none of my friends are interested. They're like, go on with that.
I don't have any friends. I don't have any.
Yeah, they're like, go on with that.
We need to get Richie B on the line here.
They're not into it.
Where's Richie B when I need her? I need her to go and meet me at City Winery tonight. I need to get a hold of Richie B. Do you have her on Instagram?
Huh?
Does anybody have Richie B on Instagram?
Oh, you know what? She's the consigliere on Instagram, which I used to spell wrong every time because I haven't found her yet.
I need to find her. I need to find her.
Consigliere.
What is it?
Does anybody know how to spell the consigliere?
That's her last name or something?
No, that's just what she calls herself over there.
Consigliere. I have no idea. I tried to get Peter Panos, the one who does the he moderated Teresa's show with Angie in Philly, but he won't come down here either.
Okay, but that doesn't look like her. I found a consigliere, but that's not her. I thought, okay, maybe it's consigliere. I don't know. I know it has something to do with consigliere.
She has Instagram. I mean, a YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try to get her on there.
Richie B on YouTube.
Like,
Maybe she has an email on her about or
yeah,
something.
that's what I was gonna say. So my dad curses. She said, "Fuck it." I really feel like, what's wrong with Shamia's face? Why did we do this? Why is Shamia's face look like this? What happened to Shamia? Is this Phaedra? Who's this?
That okay, so that in the lower left-hand corner, that's Drew at
Oh,
the
she's
hat party
fuck her. She's weird.
telling Shamia she was a lap dog, and that's the
Ugh,
picture of Shamia barking.
barking.
And and then we have Angela. I'm gonna start shit Oakley, and then we
Mm-hmm.
have Jack and Rose from the Titanic.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was
Yeah,
wondering.
so freaking frack, by the way,
I love
frick
it.
means F-U-C-K, and frack means F-U-C-K. Google it, you guys. They're fucking fuck.
Fuck, fuck. Okay. It's fucking fuck. It's Atlanta. Atlanta.
And then that is Britt and Kelly playing golf.
It's like I can't get away from it. I cannot get away from it. I can't get away from it. Sorry. I went on Instagram to get Richie B and I get fucking Gia. I get Gia. I get Gia.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Introducing.
here's Richie B's.
Richie
Let's
B.
see if I go to her about.
Tell
Oh
her
wait, does she have an about?
because
Not on my phone. Richie B.
she'd be fun too. I think she lives so close there. We live literally 5 minutes from here. I mean, I'm like, I'm so excited. And I was like, I'll already be dressed. My hair and makeup will already be done. I just gotta get
Yeah.
George. I gotta get George to drive me there. That's all.
I like your hair. The waves in your hair are good. I like
Thank
it.
you. I know I learned how to do it a different way. I was like, ooh, ooh. For a while, I was hating my hair. I know. Isn't that good? She's so good. I used to try to get the ugliest pictures of Teresa. I did. I would pick the ugliest ones of her to put on my thumbnail.
Yeah, I'm
So
not seeing a freaking.
feel like Jax. I mean, I just feel like I have so many questions, like I just feel like he should answer for me, you know? I mean,
Well,
Christ,
those are gonna. It's gonna be
he's the
good to
whole
get
reason I'm
answers from that
here.
phone.
He's literally the whole reason I'm here. I was screaming at my TVs because of him. I was blogging because of him. Because I would get so angry at this dude. Because I'm like, I know it was crazy because I'm like, I couldn't figure out why. And I did like him for a while. I did. He had me sold around when his dad died. And but as soon as he started treating Sandoval like shit again, I was like, at the wedding, I was like, oh, no. Is that Richie's thing?
Yeah, I
Ooh.
just texted you Richie's
Oh,
Instagram.
awesome. Thank you. Oh man, I gotta send her a message for. She's gotta accept my thing now. I can't message her.
Sorry.
Thank you.
So, what are your thoughts on Real Housewives of Atlanta? I'd love to hear your thoughts.
I think it was a 6, about a 6. It was at a 6. I feel like, let me look at my notes because I have notes. I feel like I didn't think it was boring. I feel like Drew is fucking reaching and is annoying, and I don't know what the fuck is up with her. And dude, did she owe him money or something? What is up with this? So, where's my notes? I have my notes. Okay. Like, first of all, Phaedra being back, I don't know how. All right, so she's acting like she left and we haven't seen her since then. That to me was weird. You've been on 18 reality shows in the meantime. Like, you didn't leave these people, and we know what happened after you left. Like, we've been watching. So it's weird when she's like, oh, I left this place and I left on a bad note, and we know all about it 8 years ago. We all know you were fired, Phaedra, 8 years ago for allegedly starting the rumor. I don't know if she started claiming that Candy was conspiring to rug and SA another castmate, which is freaking frack, whatever, which is okay. My thing is, I don't think Phaedra made it up. I think she heard that. I don't think, but again, I don't know. It was a long time ago. We've all had to get over it. We've been forced to watch her. She's back. She was back on, what was it first? It was it was with Drunkinda, and then what is it? And then the other one. Then she was on all your shows, and now she's back again. And I wish it would be Apollo instead. I don't understand, this whole firing people and then bringing them back. And then, okay, if Candy was okay with her, I guess, I don't know. I guess if if what's her name forgives her, then I guess okay. But I also feel like I don't know. Didn't she start a bunch of shit on a bunch of other shows and just leave? And now she's back here. Like, what are
Yes,
you doing? Like, I don't know why.
exactly.
Just pick a fucking place. Just pick a show and stay. Was she kicked off the other ones? Because she chose to leave Married Medicine, right?
Yeah, like she left after she was about to not get a good edit, or something was about to come out about how she got cussed out by Apollo's then wife.
Right. And
She
then
got read for filth, and none of the women stepped in, and she felt like they should have stepped in the middle of her family trauma and speak up on her behalf when she had been talking shit about them the whole season, right? So yeah, that's what happened. And then she left and talked shit, and yeah,
she was like, was she on Dubai? Was she on Dubai or something? Or
she
kind of
was
on?
on Dubai and talked crap about Dubai. She sure
Yeah.
did.
Yep. And then she left, and she's like, "Where are the bodies buried? Where are the fucking bodies
Where
buried?
are they?
Like you and Bravo have something. I don't know. I thought that Adam sucked Angie's dick, but I'm feeling like a lot of people sucking his dick lately. I don't get it. But it is what it is. I mean, Kenya's fired. We haven't heard hell or high water from Kenya. That makes me think that Britt's suing her. Nobody's talking about what happened, right? It's like it
Right.
happened. We're like, oh my God. Now it's like we're forgetting about it, I guess. I mean,
If I was Brit, I
yeah.
would sue
Oh, me. I would sue also.
because my license got investigated. I would sue on that alone to prove to the license board that I took it serious too, that this person
Yeah.
slandered me to
Yep.
that point. You know what I mean? I would,
Yeah.
ooh,
I mean, I'm pretty think I would assume that she's firing her or suing her, and that's why they're not. And that's why Kenya got fired. It's weird. Have you heard anything from Kenya? I haven't seen anything. Has she done any confessionals? I mean,
nothing.
nothing. So she's been wow. So to say all that shit, like she did on that confessional, right? I sent her a
Mhm.
very long fucking list of follow up questions, like I always do for everybody else. I get no response, and she promised that she'd respond to us, and she just disappears. I feel like Portia is fake as fuck, and
So fake.
she does not give a fuck about Shamia at all. And that last episode, we moved into this one. I honestly, I don't believe her. I don't think that she should have sat there. I mean, I think that Shamia has checked it and clocked it and knows. Now she knows that Portia's not her
I
fucking
feel
friend.
like she does, but also we're still on this episode. Like, so, okay, they went to that little not party Brit had, and Brit will do better. I feel like Brit is gonna learn.
I hope so.
Um,
That was weird.
yeah, because that party was horrible. That was
No,
atrocities.
Shamia,
And
Shamia ended up paying for the people's food. I heard, which I thought to myself, I might have paid for it too. I would have felt bad. I would have to pay for everybody else's food. Like
yeah, no, I
apparently,
thought nobody ate. Did they finally
oh
get
no, I
food to
thought
eat?
she didn't let them eat. I thought
Yeah, no, they didn't eat anything.
I thought she fed them all and had to pay a bill or something.
No, she only fed the housewives and they didn't get seconds.
That's fucking weird.
That's horrible, right? And everybody sat
What?
at a place setting with a plate and
Nobody was
nobody got to
eating.
eat. They had to sit there and watch all of them eat, is what they were saying.
Why would she do that? That's weird. It was supposed to be cocktail. Listen, do better, girl. Again,
Do
yeah,
better.
do better. That was fucking. That's odd. I would have been like, everybody can eat. Like, I don't know. Fit the bill for everybody to eat. I guess.
Check the private chat real quick.
Okay. I feel like okay. So I feel like also, does she have does she have a boyfriend? It's Atlanta girl. Portia. Okay. Go ahead. You have it. I'm allowing you your break. Okay. So I feel like okay, like Portia, I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know if she's jealous. I don't know why she should be. Yeah, Phaedra is very fucking lucky.
I
Exactly.
decided to bring you with me all the way to the point where I can
No, did
because
you
who
go?
doesn't have a boyfriend? Who are you asking about?
Does Atlanta have a boyfriend? Portia, a new boyfriend, or is that a rumor?
Um, Why? No, I just came in here for that.
I want to check. I want to
Yeah,
check. I want to check.
that was your nephew.
Oh, hey, then.
Um, so Thoughtlanта,
Totally.
she's married, she's still divorcing.
Well, that's the
So all
thing. Like,
this talk about her dating a Nigerian king, I don't
okay.
know that that's true.
I feel like it might be. I feel like she is desperate. I feel like she will do any, and I think she'll throw her daughter into anything at this point. I think that
Yeah.
she knows that something's up with Dennis and Drew. I think something's up with Dennis and
There's
Drew.
nothing up with Dennis and
You know?
Drew. And when she went to go sign the record,
What's up with that? Yeah.
did you see how Dennis got yelled at so bad by Portia that he's never going to just be on camera with Drew again, to the point where all we saw was his glasses? He
Is
showed up
that what
like this.
happened? Is that why we only
He
saw
was
his
like
face?
this. She
Wait, he
said,
couldn't
"Oh,
even
I'm
get
going
to
to
the
call."
signing. He couldn't
She
even
said,
get
"I'm
to
going to call
the
Drew. I'm going to call Dennis and see if he was lying about this sex thing.
Yeah, what?
And I'm going to question him about it before I sign any record deal
That's
with
totally
him, who lied to us. He must be in a good relationship with Portia, because he's a liar
yeah.
too. Didn't he just sit down and say he's not doing any business with Drew anymore? And now they're signing a record deal. Didn't he just
Yeah, they're
tell Portia
partners.
that?"
Yes. So that's why he's playing. He's fucking around. See, Portia needs to chill the fuck out because the bitch is married to somebody else. His daughter is living in a house that she kicked out other people's kids to live in.
Yeah.
So she needs to, well, like, it was, I don't know. Drew, I want her to get off the show and go sing. I think she's weird and messy and like not making weird. She's not. Did you go to the bathroom, by the way?
Huh?
Did you go take your? Did you go
No,
do
no, no.
that?
I decided to keep talking to you
Oh, okay.
instead. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No, you can though if you want. Okay.
Yeah, I can
Um,
hold it for a little longer.
yeah,
I
because
mean,
I feel like she's just dragging her daughter around. I don't know why she's buying another fucking house. What is wrong with
because
that?
she can't shoot in hers. She was just trying to go to a house that was big and fabulous,
What
like the
about
one
that?
she
What's wrong
promised.
with
She promised Bravo a big ass life, a
you?
big ass lifestyle, and now she has to go to look at houses for sale to produce. She needs to go. She can't go to Shamia's because she burned that bridge. She burned that bridge.
Yeah,
She keeps messing with Shamia to the point where she can't even be. Now Kelly is in
I
Portia's
like
spot
that.
at Shamia's
I
house
like it.
because
I like it.
Portia was supposed to be sitting around the pool peeking
Yes,
in at the mansion, but
yeah.
because she's in
Chocolate bottle.
competition with Shamia, and it's all fake in her head only because Shamia got it. She
Right.
got it. So whatever
She blocked
is
it.
in this thought's
Yep.
head is just, she's competing with herself basically, because she's out of her league. She's out
She's
of her league,
yeah.
but she doesn't play. She doesn't act like she's out of her league, and that's why people don't like her. We like confident, authentic people, and her playing second fiddle to the dumbest knife, the dullest knife in the drawer,
Yep.
still dimming her light
Look at them.
or being goofy instead of just giving us her version of like
No.
Shamia. It's like she's always doing something. But then when she sat down, okay, let me get to the pull the train and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when she sat down at that luncheon and she was talking to Drew about being Portia's lapdog, and Portia sat there and was like, and
Yeah.
didn't say nothing to back her friend up. Not
Uh,
a word again, just like she didn't say nothing when Phaedra was talking shit in front of Sheree on Real Housewives all those years ago when Phaedra had to leave the show. And then for her not to say anything on her behalf, but then immediately get with Phaedra at her house the last 10 minutes of the show and pick up basically the same person. She left talking shit, lies about Shamia smashing.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Remember,
yeah.
she said
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shamia and Candy.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yep.
Remember, she was doing all of that,
Yeah.
and Portia was like, "Oh, really?"
And
and
then her
all of
face
that.
fast. She's like
Uh huh. Uh
thinking
huh.
in people's heads. She was like doing behind somebody. That's right. She's like this. And we're like,
Yeah.
what are you
And we
doing?
were like, "What?"
Turn around,
She's
turn
never
around.
apologized to Shamia. To 2025, Phaedra has never apologized to Shamia. Shamia and Portia have talked about it. And
Mm.
remember, Portia played dumb. She's like, I don't remember her saying anything about it, but she was like, oh, really? Really? What? Tell me more. And
Oh,
so for them to pick up at the lunch with Sheree, she's been gone from our screens for 7 years. Hasn't
yeah.
it been 7 years?
7 years.
7 years since she was on this show, they said.
Oh,
And
7 years
I'm
since Phaedra. Yeah,
like, 7 years since she was on the show because they had a hiatus, I think. I don't think
right.
it's because I think she was really only gone 5 seasons or something, but
Well, she
yeah,
was in her places everywhere else. Phaedra was, she ain't shit by
yeah.
shit.
So
Comes
for
in.
her to have to be gone is crazy. That pick up at the same energy of just sitting around spreading lies and rumors and innuendos about your fellow co-stars.
Yes.
And then she's going to go a step further, and then Angela's husband, and we saw in the super trailer, she's the one that's Phaedra's voice trying to blow Angela's husband up, saying that he dates guys. Watch, by the end of the thing, Phaedra's going to try to make Charles Oakley gay. Watch.
Okay. Who
Oh, I
said?
put it
And
here
who said
because
it? By the way, I am
he
fucking
was
Charlie.
just in here.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I love Phaedra, but I feel like she's doing something. I'm gonna
Thanks,
allegedly
Daddy.
say allegedly because she's got to be blowing somebody in Bravo.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
I think so too. Because Andy,
Jax,
oh, that's beautiful, husband.
oh, let me see what he got. What's he got? What's he got? Let me see. What's he got?
You
What's
really
he?
want to see? I
Yeah,
don't know
let
if
me.
we're allowed to show it. I don't know if we're allowed to
Probably
show it.
not. I don't need to see it. I don't need this. What is it? Let me see. Oh, it's legal. Oh, I like it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're in California. What's this called?
California dreaming.
This is called Sour Kush.
Yum.
It's a sativa.
Oh, that's sativa.
Its THC is 27.53.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Bob Marley for you. That's Marley. My man. Is Hubs?
Nice. Thanks, Hubs.
Thanks, Hubs.
AAE, my voice twin is in the house. You love Phaedra? I don't. I think
She doesn't.
Phaedra, look, what do you love about a liar? She's like the original. Now that
Well,
we
the
can
two
finally
liars
shut
are back
the fuck up
together.
about
Yes, yes. The two
we can
liars are back
finally
together.
shut the fuck up about Drew being a liar because the original liar is back. The original left the show, got fired, benched for 5 years, seven, whatever it is, because
Yeah,
you can't not tell lies about people,
but
but
she
you're a
was
whole
still.
Esquire and can get sued for it.
But she was
But
still
you
there.
continuously are saying slanderous stuff that's not true about other people.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But she didn't even leave though. It's not like she left Bravo. She was still on
Right.
Bravo.
She didn't have to leave Bravo. Okay. And I told you guys there was this story floating around. Okay. Allegedly, I'm going to tell you guys a story. Okay.
All right,
So
honey.
allegedly, perhaps the body that she buried is because allegedly. This
Allegedly.
is just a story I heard tell once on somebody's channel here in the YouTube streets. Now, they
Unicorn
didn't
bullshit.
have any like actual like video to go with it, but they said they heard this from a producer who was there.
The little unicorn
So
told us. Little unicorn told us.
allegedly, the same season
He said
that
it.
Phaedra got caught in her lie,
Mm.
the reason the network still F's with her is
Oh,
because she found out that allegedly Carlos was trying to do to Phaedra what he did to Candy, where he was trying to do like a biography, what's it called when you don't have the
auto,
permission to do the
yeah,
biography,
like an
but you're
auto.
gonna still do that shit?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about, Daddy. Unscripted something.
yeah,
I don't know. It's
yeah,
unsomething. You guys know what I'm saying.
like
So
yeah.
he was gonna do Carlos had already got in trouble with Candy, and she mentioned it on her speak on it, that while they were doing Real Housewives of Atlanta, while he was the producer of Real Housewives of Atlanta, he found out about Escape's story, and he was going to do biop, a biopic or whatever on Escape without Escape's permission. And that also had to do with why Candy came back to Escape. But then he also was going to do a biopic on the Phaedra Angela Stanton Apollo story. And I told you
What?
guys
Whoa!
before.
What? Who? What? What story? What? There's a
So
story.
the story is
Oh,
the reason Angela, okay, so Phaedra and Apollo met,
thank you.
and you know how
Unsolicited.
people
Thank you.
always said that
Unsolicited.
is
There you go.
unsolicited? Unauthorized. I think reality connoisseur has it. Ding, 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 ding. Unauthorized biography. So it's just basically they're pulling shit out of their ass, right? And
They,
so he was going to do that on Phaedra. Phaedra found out and blew a gasket, according to this source. Phaedra found out allegedly and blows a gasket, goes ballistic, on Bravo because Carlos King was under their employ as a producer on the thing. And so she felt like he was overstepping a boundary, even though she lied and said the lady was going to get drugged and she lied about that. But that's not as bad as being exploited by one of your top producers, people. And
Right.
so something we never saw the unauthorized biopic about Escape, nor did we ever see it about Phaedra. And the story would have been that Phaedra had a semi-involvement in the setting up of the things that were the criminal activity that Apollo, his brother, and Angela Stanton had everything to do with per Angela Stanton.
Mm.
And Phaedra had her elbows into the shit. And the story was that Angela, Apollo, and his brother were supposed to do all the leg work and the dirty work of the taking the IDs, going and buy the luxury car, selling the luxury car, stacking the money. And if anybody got in trouble, then the Esquire was going to take care of it. And so
Mm.
then when Angela, Apollo, and the brother got popped,
Oh.
Angela kept calling the lawyer that was supposed to be their lawyer. The bitch
Mm.
never answered her call.
She.
This is all what Angela said. You can find it all on YouTube.
Oh.
So Angela says that she kept calling Phaedra. She kept calling Phaedra.
Mm.
And Phaedra never answered the call. She shows up to court. Phaedra's in court representing Apollo and his brother only,
Mm. Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
said that she couldn't represent Angela because of conflict of interest because she had married Apollo.
Oh.
Angela's mind was blown because before they had went to jail, she
Oh
was
yeah,
just
yeah.
one of the girls. Like they were maybe dating, but she was not married. But as a married person, we already know that you can't be compelled to testify against your other person, right? So she marries Apollo, drops Angela. Angela ends up, she was pregnant doing all the dirt, trying to make some money for her family, whatever, you know the story.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she ends up giving birth to her child handcuffed to a freaking bed. Meanwhile, this one and Apollo are starting to do reality TV and left
Oh.
that lady in jail, you guys. So anyway, that would have been some of the story allegedly that Carlos was trying to let the cat out of the bag. In the meantime, we also heard tell that allegedly Angela Stanton's book, which detailed all of her personal told experiences from her mouth with old girl.
Mm.
Remember, Phaedra
Yeah.
tried to stop it. Remember, she pulled a Lisa Rinna and wanted some shit rewritten or something like that.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Remember? And so she did have to have some stuff like reorganized. And
Mm.
now she's a political activist. Bam. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's the whole backstory with why Phaedra could still be in the good graces of
With them.
Bravo is because she had endured Carlos. And that could also explain the Candy connection
Yeah.
because Candy's not that. I mean, people have had their things with Candy all the time too. And especially after she went behind all the ladies' back and
Right.
went to production when they were all supposed to go together. And then she's like, oh, yeah, I kind of already did that. And we have production deals, but we might include you. Remember, she did that. But
Yeah.
if Carlos had done the same experience to her, that would give her the same advantage with the network that she keeps getting all these stupid spinoffs and
Like
stuff like that, you know?
always.
And but isn't that super duper interesting and
Yeah.
doesn't get the ratings the way that she should, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I mean you're not getting my side reality only largest live.
What
Oh
happened?
no, what happened?
My side? Wait, somebody said
I
my
don't know.
side?
Palaver is saying I'm not getting your side from the
My side?
simulcast, Krista
I'm
Marie,
here.
only largest.
Wait.
Everyone. Oh, yeah,
Um.
when you're in my side of the live, you can only see what's on my side of the chat. But if
Wow.
you see right here on the screen,
You see
this is
everybody's right.
everybody's chat.
Yeah. Good.
This is the chat that we're missing from
Round table
Krista's
Christmas.
side right here.
Yeah. I mean, if you go on my yeah, we're at the
Thanks
same
for
time,
coming through.
right? Yeah.
So isn't that a crazy story?
Yes. 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 I can't see. I feel like um I lost my train of thought. I was literally thinking about who said that when they were like, Charles, I'm not sleeping with Charles or something, or Charles and me aren't sleeping together. Did Britt say
Oh,
that?
so Britt
Who
came
was
down to
that?
Angela's side of the table and is like, I'm not one of your whores.
Yeah, why
to
though?
Charles.
Why'd she say that?
Because Angela, extra large, Big Ange, she
Yeah,
had
yeah.
said that Brit could have been one of Charles's whores at
Oh,
the Bailey Q when
I
she
forgot.
told Brittany that she had stretch marks around her mouth, which is now, it's old now. The first time it was like kind of ha ha, but now she
Yeah,
said it 5 additional times, and it's like just a lot, right? Because we've all
Charles.
sucked a dick, okay?
Everybody.
And so and so that's just like a lot at this time. Stop with the slut shaming. We all do it.
We all
And if
do
you're
it.
not doing, if you're acting this wild out about the
Yeah.
seeing that image, then no wonder Charles hardly hugs your ass. Like you need to
Yeah.
get on your knees more. Okay. So it's a lot to see Angela do that stuff to Brit. So Brit was trying to blow Angela's spot up because as a wife, are you ever gonna say you could be one of my husband's
What?
whores? Are you
No.
ever gonna say that?
No, no. Are you
So
supposed to
that's what she told
don't even look at my
Britt
husband?
at that Bailey Q. She said, "You're a whore. You could be one of Charles's whores," or something. She said at that Bailey, and everybody's like, "A whore."
Oh, oh, my pearls. I clutch my pearls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if I had pearls, I'd be clutching them. Really, bitch.
Yeah.
Really thought
Yes.
Lanta.
Really, bitch.
Really thought Lanta. You'd be clutching your pearls. You're like you're the biggest hoe. I mean, she is a hoe. I used to think Portia was this little like, oh, like little
She
dainty.
was. But you
No,
know
I
how
don't
like
think
a
she
lot of
ever
preachers'
was. I
kids end up
never think.
pregnant by the bad boy.
I don't think she ever was. I think she's always been like a five, like
I
a real.
thought
Like, she likes it.
because you're right.
She's
You're
always
right.
been
You know why?
she's
Because
nasty.
she was a video hoe. Her and Claudia Jordan were like in the same videos back in the
Claudia
day
Jordan.
with their ass cheeks clapping. And you know what there was going on sets like
Yeah.
that. And then she married Cordell and played all prim and proper in our face, asking to go to
That's what
strip
I
clubs.
thought. I
And
was like,
told
oh,
them
that
no.
cute little person.
Yeah. So that's what got us confused.
They
But
would
she's
never
always
say
been a
that shit.
vixen.
But then she's all like, I'll be in. She wanted to be on. She was on Candy's tour. She was playing all. I mean, oh, she loved. I was like, oh, she does like all that shit. Like, cause I
Yeah.
could like it. That's why I was like, well, this is weird. I don't know what we're doing here. Are we agreeing? Do we like all this? I mean, Candy turns everything into gold. Um,
She is a very business savvy.
I don't. Do you think she left because Phaedra Kate was coming back or no? For real,
I
for real.
think she left and then she left. And then they were like, oh, call Phaedra.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I think that the rumor about it coming to like a stalemate on salary may
Yeah.
or may not be true.
I mean, why?
And maybe
That
they
little
wanted
bitch is good.
to
She's a high paid
some
housewife.
yeah, I don't know. I don't
Well, you
know.
know what? They're making the most money off of her too. The more they pay, the more because all of her businesses. So she's like, "Fuck it, I don't have to give you 10%." Now she don't have to give them 10% of all her business. You know what I mean?
That's true. And
They,
look, that could oh, you just said on to something. Because didn't she just make the most millions of dollars ever on a Broadway play? And she would
that
have had to give that to them. But
yes,
she left this season and now she doesn't have to share 10% of billions
of
of dollars
any of
from
her
Broadway.
businesses, she's got so many of them. Like she's got her hands in everything. And what the best part about her daughter is her daughter's now a lawyer for entertainment. My dad.
Your daddy's funny. He said bitches be tripping. You're right.
It wasn't me and my sister. Yeah, we were fucking bitches be tripping.
Oh, that's hilarious.
We're all going to the
Yeah.
shore house this weekend. We're going to my mom and my aunt, my sister, all four of us are going for the first time. We're all going to be in the same house together next
I'm like,
weekend.
how much champagne did, because for Brit to not have no food and hardly any drinks, I'm like, how much champagne did Shamia get access to that she literally started barking?
She's like, that was fucked up. I was like, I thought Drew was barking at her because I'm like, Shamia. And then she's like,
Yeah, of all
like,
people.
well, guess what, Drew? Your fucking reads are stupid. They're stupid. Her
Yeah.
reads are so dumb. That was just as bad as the fake or her used wig, like bringing a used wig to a fucking
Yeah.
and like, oh, you're her lapdog, and then she's in the fucking confessional. She's like, I don't know, is she a Labrador? I don't know. Like,
Yeah. Like, and that's so played out because I feel like some things are like, beyond
she can be a
talking about at this point. You all have somebody on your team. If you are solo in any of these Cass, then that means you're about to be fired, bitch, because nobody's dealing with you.
I
But
wonder.
everybody has a
Yeah,
proverbial lapdog in as much as they have somebody that will have their back in a way. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And, but like I said, if you don't have anybody, think about it. If you're
yeah.
on an island, that's a sign.
I mean, usually the confessionals when they're or like I'm sorry, the after show when one of them's by themselves, it's kind of like
Uh-huh.
okay, well nobody's fucked with that one right now. I guess I don't know. Remember they said that by the end of the season everybody's gonna be mad at Brit. Like where? When? When's
Yeah,
that?
I can't, I'm wondering how that's going to happen
Always with
because it's Phaedra who came on talking shit and is going to
yeah,
try to blow up Angela's marriage. Um, but I don't know. I don't know how Brit's going to overshine that.
yeah. I think it's amazing that we have not been able we don't have to talk about Kenya. I mean it's amazing in a sense because it's like thank God she can't say that the whole they still talked about me the whole season. We can still talk
Yeah.
shit to her because but she's disappeared for some reason. I wonder how her business is doing. I mean, if I were her, I would
She
not
was
disappear.
had said she posted on her Instagram like earlier this week or last week that she
Yeah.
was going to be doing a talk show and
Oh,
to put your questions here. And I was like,
oh, I did.
I
You don't
was
answer.
asking horrible questions.
I did too. Remember, she never answered them. I wrote that
Yeah.
long comment. I'm like blah 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 blah. Like blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's fucking logical questions. I think. I mean,
Logical.
logical. And
I'm like, did you Google revenge porn before
I
you
know. Oh,
put
the
that up?
lawyer told me. The lawyer told me. A lawyer told me. What lawyer? Who's lawyer? I'd like to know. What lawyer? Liar, face, liar,
I
fucking.
was like, if you're open, why don't you ever look open?
And why don't you go to school for it? Because that bothers me to all end. That bothers me to no end. It'll always bother me.
Yeah,
I think she needs to have. If you are going to own a salon where people are working for you that do hair, they can't go to you if they have questions. They can't go to you for help. You can watch. Oh, she showed you. Oh, I can wash hair. Look, I jump
yeah.
in when I can. That's all you're allowed to do besides take the money. To me, if you're that interested, go to school for it. Like I don't understand. It
Well,
bothers
she's not interested though. She just wants to provide a space. She's interested in the money she
provide
can
the
get from having a content creator space.
that's not what that is. It's a salon that literally it's a salon that
All
if
she's done is videos in it.
it's like you're yeah. She's like, oh, I can help and I can, but that's all you can do. You cannot
Yeah,
step in if you're busy. Like you can't perm hair. You can't touch her. You can't do a full face of makeup. You might be able. You might know how to, but you're
uh-huh,
legally not allowed. You can't help your people out. You can't even answer questions about
right.
perm solution or straighteners or like
And
whatever. Like
that's serious business, you
we
guys.
had to
If you
learn
need to know
everything.
what you're
Our black
talking.
hair girl, black hairs. We had
Yeah,
to learn.
what if there's an emergency and you're left
I
and
loved it.
somebody has perm on their hair and
Yes,
you
you
don't
cannot
have
use
anybody
words.
that can rinse it out?
No,
Like,
nope.
yeah, there's all different kinds of situations where,
We had
being
to learn
duly
everything.
licensed in your field could be beneficial,
I
I'm sure.
loved it. Like I loved learning all of it because that way, like I knew, and I went back again. Like my dad, they did not think I was going to finish the second time. I loved it. I fucking loved it. I literally made all the way to the end again. I just didn't
Yeah.
get my license, but like learning it in, I don't know. I just feel because in the state of New Jersey, you can't own a salon unless you're
See,
licensed. That's weird. I don't know how.
it's
I guess
weird.
I maybe she.
Well, there's like one state even you don't even have to go to school to be a lawyer there.
What?
So,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
there's a
yeah, yeah.
state where you don't even have
Oh,
to
I'm
go to
telling
law
you,
school to be a lawyer there. So,
I'm
um,
loving. I'm obsessed with this trial. Like I'm obsessed. I want to be a lawyer so bad. I'm like, wait, I can just do it. I can argue on here. I'm like, I don't know why I just don't keep doing what I. Who's
I think
starting
it's
on
state by state.
Mississippi?
We could Google it. I don't think you have
We
to
should.
be
I
a
think we need
salon.
to.
Yeah, maybe we could Google the law in Georgia specifically.
Well, we did. I think we
Does a
did, and
salon owner in Georgia need to be
no.
licensed? Because that could be
It
why
says
she's not
no.
open.
It said we did it before. It said no, and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy to me. Call jail. You called jail? What do you mean? Ouch! I don't know what you're saying, Dad, but literally, like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like where's Kenya? I mean, I'm fine with her not being around, but for her to just disappear like that is kind of strange. It's like maybe she just
She might be in Dubai. They said allegedly she's on a
oh,
Dubai call list.
get the
Allegedly.
my
Remember
God.
Phaedra said that about her too. She's like, yeah, you on that old Dubai call list.
They're
At
close
times
to
she was
her. They're
talking
not coming.
stuff.
They said they're not coming back. Dubai's not coming back. I don't think it's coming back.
Wow.
What about the other one, Mia?
Jailhouse lawyers, yeah.
Mia fucking literally trying to get on Atlanta. Hell, they're
Oh, well, it would be the perfect place. It seems like everybody over there is just full of lies.
I don't know, man. I don't want Mia anywhere near these people. I have enough of
I'm
tall
so
people.
done with Mia.
I don't need any more tall, Big Bird, Sesame Street characters. You know what I mean? We don't need any more.
Oh, yeah, we don't need any more. Let's see.
Angela, that was funny because Angela, I believe that's her size. I believe they got the right sizes, and how like, that's not offensive. That you are an extra large. Like she's tall. Angela's tall.
Yeah, she's tall.
You would get her something that's not. You're not gonna get her
Milo.
small.
Say hi to the people, Milo.
Look at him, Milo.
Milo, give me a kiss. Milo, can I have a?
Milo.
You know better than kiss me. But look, you want to say hi to the people? Milo, what's over here? Oh yeah, she's so sweet.
I locked them out.
I told y'all he's mixed with cat. He thinks he identifies as a cat.
I know my cats. I don't think they know I think they think they're humans. I don't know what they think, but they sleep on our bed. They sleep wherever the fuck they want. They do whatever the fuck. When I get this house redone, half of it's going to be literally. I'm getting fucking it's for them, basically. Like, literally, it's basically be for them. I'm going to have a track that goes all along to downstairs because they run a lot.
Yeah,
and they're going to love it. Upstairs.
That's going to be incredible.
Said,
was there anything else from this episode? I just didn't think her return was that powerful, seeing as she picked up where she left off. It would have been so much.
We don't know yet.
Also, how do you feel as a viewer to have gotten zero closure or explanation for her fiasco of a departure? And only thing she really said was, I did some things I regret. And I went on Emmanuel's page, and he had posted a video, because he loves her, so I had to go over there and mess with him. So I went over to Emmanuel's page, and I was like, since she only does regret and not an actual apology, here I'll give you the definition. And I did this full thing about the difference between regret, a sorry, and an apology.
Right. Yeah.
And basically, an apology surmises the regret and the sorry. So if you're only regretting something, then that means you're kind of only sorry that you look that way. You're only sorry about that. Like that's your regret about the action, but not about the person and about the stuff. But to say that you're sorry in an apology, it encompasses regret along with accountability, which is what's necessary to finally get over some shit. So her just coming on being like, I regret some things that I did. But we as the audience, we're like, well, why did you lie? Where'd you really get the lie has been a question for a decade. Like, and on so many things. And then even for us as viewers, why does it appear and feel like you weren't allowed on the show while the person you lied on was? Did that have anything to do with, like, we got zero closure? Zero, nothing.
Exactly.
And maybe in life, sometimes you don't get closure. However, I feel like they had an opportunity to like do a one-on-one where maybe they tape record what Candy said, and then they have a thing separate where what she said, and then we get to hear from her, or something. But to not say nothing except for she regrets it, and now we're moving on, but yours came in talking the same lies. But it's a lot.
She's acting like she didn't actually leave Bravo though. We're watching her. We knew this happened. I thought they had resolution. I thought the resolution was she didn't make it up, but she was not supposed to repeat it. I don't know. And she was just going to take the hit for it, and that was it. But then she's on all these other shows, but I feel like her coming back on this show and going, and bringing it up now. It's like you should have explained it on A Girls Trip and the other shows that were on. That is real life. Like, why are you? Nobody asked her about it. On the other shows she's on, that never come up with the other ladies.
She's either refused to talk about it.
Right.
And this is basically her continuing that, to refuse to talk about it.
Maybe there's a reason.
And give us any context.
There's got to be something that Bravo basically let her keep coming back. I think Bravo must have realized, I do think somebody said that and she overheard it, and it wouldn't be too far of a fetch because, the things that they're into. I don't know, maybe obviously I don't think Candy does that, but I feel like when she repeated it, wasn't supposed to, obviously, and she's taking a hit for it. But again, like you said, she's not said anything, but she was allowed to just go on and be on all the other shows.
Yeah,
like it didn't happen. So something must have came out afterwards that Bravo found out that it wasn't really her. that made
No,
it
I'm
up.
telling you, I think it has everything to do with this whole Carlos King
I
thing.
think so too.
That could be the whole reason she gets to not explain. Like, she doesn't have to explain herself. You guys let your producer um about to do some shit to me that I could, maybe it's a suable offense what she could do. I don't know. And maybe, and that, because people were
I
speculating that Carlos got let go because he provided the lie, but this person was alleging that the
Oh,
real reason he got let go was because it was the second unauthorized biography on somebody he was producing.
huh.
Attempt,
Yeah.
allegedly.
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 Allegedly. Allegedly. That was the old timeline too. We're on the old
Yeah.
timeline. I have to see. um, I yeah. So, what do you think? Do you think Nene
All
should come back? I don't think Nene should come back, but I don't
I
think
think
she.
she should.
You
Look,
think
if
she
they
should?
gave her a little settlement, I think, you know why I think she should? At first, I still feel like they don't deserve her. They
They
don't
don't. They
deserve
don't
her.
deserve
They
her. I think they
haven't
could
made
do
it
better on
right.
their own. Yeah.
However, if they, you know how I feel, if they gave everybody else a spinoff, the least they can do is give her 18 episodes somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? And at
Yeah.
least then it would be even. At least it still won't be even because they blackballed her for 5 years and literally stopped her bag. Now they gave these people bags and still she doesn't have a bag. So I feel like, yes, she needs a bag and she needs it from them because they stopped her fucking bag for 5 years. So yeah, come back someplace on Bravo where you're about to get paid from Bravo because they're obviously rehiring. They're
Yeah.
rehiring.
They've literally. It's literally like it's like they don't remember what Bravo forgets. I think Bravo forgets why they fired people. They must be on that old timeline, and they forget all the things that people did because they've hired them all back now. We have
Yeah,
Jax, we have Kristen, we have Stassi's back, we have uh Phaedra's back. Phaedra never left. They're all
Phaedra never left.
and where's Faith? Nowhere to be found. Where's Faith at?
Yeah. And
You know what I
Kenya
mean?
might be and plus Kenya's taking Nene's place. It's like they did that timeline switch thing because
Yeah.
now Kenya is saying that the stuff Nene said was true. Really, bitch? Really,
Why?
bitch?
So she can say that because Nene's not here. Of course.
But she was a talentless buffoon before, but now Nene has a point. Oh, they treat you guys a certain way now? Oh, really? Okay.
I mean,
So they could hire Nene and then start treating Kenya like they treated Nene.
and they didn't really even need Phaedra. I don't. I think with all the ladies on there, with Britt and Angela, I didn't think they needed to bring Phaedra back because to me, as a
Yeah,
character, Drew's a fucking throwaway. She's annoying. She's a throwaway. She's just one of
right.
those weird fucking. It's like she's a good singer. She can go off and be like Candace. Like she's amazing.
Yes.
Make your you
They
got to.
should have, you know what? I'm gonna give somebody an idea and a way to make these housewives money. They could do a housewives tour where all the
Oh
singers from
yeah.
franchises and series on Bravo, celebrities, past and present, do a housewives tour where they go around and sing their two songs. Melissa Gorga could
Oh
sing about how
yeah.
she's a trophy wife. Luann can sing all the songs that she can
We're
sing.
good
They
at
could even
song.
let old Sonia
Good at
Morgan come up and clomp
Sonia.
around, you
Sonia's in the
know.
hospital. Sonia's in the hospital.
Oh no. Oh
No,
no.
when we just talked about Sonia, how I said how
I
dangerous it
told you
is.
guys, they're trying
They
to
took
take her
her away.
money.
That's what I knew, and I said, "Oh my!" I said that I was like, the largest. I was like, they are literally her daughter got all that money. She's the highest, like
And
the most
now they
inherited
care.
to JP Morgan. If Sonia be the next to get her daughter's money because she's only got like her daughter is not going anywhere. I don't think, but I'm
Yep.
just saying, like,
And if you start with the mom, then it'll
yes,
be easier to get the kid. But
I
also, um,
are you rolling a joint?
yeah, it's interesting that they get access. And I looked up, I think he was like worth 14 billion or
A
some
lot.
shit.
It's the highest, the highest. What's it called in that family inheritance? One of the
Yeah.
highest inheritances when he to his daughter. One of the highest Morgans. I mean, listen, Sonia. This is the problem. I said this from day one. Sonia was high society, and then she got when her husband left her, she knocked her down. Her confidence was all the way down the gutter. Then she gets the show back up again. She's high society for 10 years again, and then all of a sudden
Right.
it gets bad because we still, you have to start going. If you're gonna have a couple bad seasons, and now everybody sees your flaws, now you're naked everywhere you go, and you're doing drugs.
Everywhere you go.
Shows are getting canceled because you're such a mess. Like, I know that Danny signed an NDA, but like, she was there when they were doing Crappy Lake, and there was a lot of shit going on that that are fireable offenses that would make you not want to come back to me. And I'm thinking the worst of the worst. I'm thinking drugs. I'm thinking orgies. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
And I for you not to be welcome back in my town because you're such a
Hey,
drunk.
Allie.
Hey, Allie.
Yeah.
I feel like, and
Guess
I
what?
said this to Sonia, she's been getting naked on camera, and I don't understand why fucking Bravo films it and then shows us. They showed her naked swimming in the Ultimate Girl Show. She's swimming naked. She's in the restaurant, taking her clothes off.
Yeah.
I mean, she showed herself to.
Bravo loves showing nitties. I was going to say Bravo loves showing nitties, but because in the flashback on the Valley, we got all those boob shots of those 29, 30-year-olds. So yeah, it's something they like to do. They're like, oh, we don't mind a girls gone wild moment. More for us, actually.
I know.
Anything else in this episode?
I would prefer not to see Tamara's boobs anywhere. At 60, I would prefer not.
I'm done with Tamara's underscars.
Yeah, I'm done with her boobs. I mean, listen, she was so hot in the very beginning. There's no way they can get away with naked wasted now.
Now it's just trashy and desperate. There's there comes a line between fun and trashy and desperate.
Well, the shit they did to Gretchen before the naked wasted they'd be arrested, I think, for that now. Basically, they drugged her.
Oh my gosh, that was disgusting.
I know, and now she's going to be back, and I'm like, and I think she's going to actually be friends with Tamara, and I don't know why. I think that's retarded. I think that's like awful. I don't think you could have Heather, what's her name, on the same show as Gretchen and Tam. Like, I think that Heather needs to move to Beverly Hills. I think. I don't know.
I mean, I'm already not watching next season, so yeah, go ahead. Go over there.
Let's
have at it.
The shit that we don't give a fuck about that they're trying to make us care about for 5 minutes. We'll talk about it for 5 minutes.
Okay.
I think there's a crackhead that's on here. I don't want to say her name, but I swear she's on. I don't know what she's on, but she's all up in the Diddy shit, all up in it, trying to make me fucking care. Every time I turn on my screen, she's trying to make me give a fuck. Oh my God. It's like,
we don't give a fuck.
We don't give.
We're Erica Jane on this thing. How many F's do we give?
None.
0. Not one.
You know why?
Okay, is how many F's we give about Diddy.
You know why? Because he's not charged for Cassie. He's not charged for beating Cassie. He's not charged for fucking raping Cassie. He is not charged for anything other. He's not even. Listen, you can have all the witnesses. The witnesses should be arrested. If there's witnesses or people that engaged in these things with him, why are they not being arrested also? To prove RICO, I did not know you could RICO one person. I didn't know that. I don't know how they're going to do that. All they have to do is prove one time that he crossed state lines with somebody, and that is considered RICO.
And that's true.
Why are you?
So all you girls who have ever got flown in can technically say that you were trafficked if you also got abused.
They have
or
not
paid.
charged him. They lied to us about this. I don't give a fuck. They lied about the videos. They lied about they lied about what they were going to charge him with. I'm sorry. You told us you had all this kiddie stuff and tunnels, and he's doing all this, and he's racketeering. I'm sorry. He's not doing anything more than any other motherfucker out there doing the same business, except for he was just loud out about it. Like, I do not fucking. It's ridiculous. All the witnesses. Who's coming forward? Nobody. Usher's not there.
People who either got paid or got high are coming forward. And traditionally, those are the least credible witnesses. Are the ones who got paid high with the witness, with the defendant.
Kid Cudi was basically on Diddy's side because he's like, all he did was say, I didn't say, nobody saw anything nefarious. That's the thing. It was sex. It was orgies. I got the rooms ready. Nobody's being charged with any of this but him. Yeah. If you want, I'm sorry, Epstein. If you charge Epstein with,
and you know what?
Where are the people that he did it with then? The people that received this stuff. Why is one person?
And they keep dropping names. So far, Britney Spears got brought up. Kim K got brought up. So many stars are getting brought up in court, but nobody's showing up. But people who literally got high or paid or banged by him. They're like, it's a lot.
And they're like, Danny from what's her name? Dawn from Dawn. Okay, yeah, saw her hit him with he hit her with a fucking. We know he's an abuser.
And we're not saying that it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
We're just saying, why do we have to care? Why do I need any of the brain neurons in my brain to give a fuck about Diddy? If you listen to his music, if you ever listen to his music, you too wouldn't have gave a fuck. Like, why are you guys simping for this guy
He's a
He's not
feature.
all that in a bag of
He's a
chips. He's
feature.
not even that creative. He
He's a,
sampled half of his fucking
he's a
music. It
feature.
doesn't even come off top. He doesn't do anything that's
A
ingenuitive
feature.
or one of a kind, even
Feature.
down to the freaking trauma he causes people is
Yes.
something that he learned in an industry of trauma. Why do
No.
you need me to give a fuck? I don't want to give a fuck.
No. It's like, don't come to me and tell us you have 1,000 bottles of baby oil with GHB in it when you fucking don't. That was a whole ass lie. You had no, I mean, I said this from day when I said they set him up.
They just like
lied to us.
the shine, I guess. I don't know. I don't
They
know.
planted that. Listen,
That's a lie.
I thought for sure 90% conviction rate that they had all the fucking evidence. They didn't need anybody's word for it. Why are we taking people's words for it? People have motives. Hello. You think people are going to
It's just really interesting also because the Abercrombie and Finch guy, he's already out. The Harvey Weinstein, they are currently trying to release Harvey Weinstein, the guy from Me Too. It's only been like, what, 7 years, and they're currently trying to release him. And his list is longer than Diddy's list on shit.
You know why I don't give a fuck about Weinstein? Because Weinstein also, that was his girlfriend, by the way. He got convicted of raping his girlfriend for the first time. He allegedly raped her one time, and then there was a relationship with her for 2 years. And that's how he got convicted. That's bullshit. I didn't know that. Yes,
well, okay, on that, I feel like even if you say no, unless you guys are playing the take it game.
That's fine. That's fine.
If you guys are playing the take it game, then that's not technically raping. You shouldn't try to do that. And however, if you said no, even as a married woman, if I said no on Monday because I said yes on Friday, it doesn't mean yes today. There is rape within marriage, you guys. And
that's what he's convicted of. The first time he ever was with his girlfriend. I'm like, are you? Because I was like, Candace, you're crazy.
Well, he should have. You know what the problem was? He wifed her, but then she testified against him. At least Charlemagne the God, he wifed his rape victim, and he brags about it. The guy from the Breakfast Club, he brags about marrying his rape victim. He brags about it. He wrote about it, and he's like, "I'm pretty sure that was great. Good thing I married her." He says it all the time.
And Diddy, I'm seeing. Oh man, listen, he has gone. I listen. He's done. I'm sure he's done all the things. Okay, he's done all the things, but he's not being charged with the things allegedly. He's not being charged with the things that we know he's done. That's fucked up. They told us they could prove it. And I'm telling you right now, he's probably gonna walk. He's gonna.
It's a lot of time and not proving nothing.
He's gonna be on the back of the bike with Epstein, and they're gonna be on their way to an island somewhere because allegedly now. Listen, I don't give a fuck. What happened the last year and a half? All the stories that people made up because of what the fucking feds told us he did. The feds are telling us he does this, he does that. So then you have all these victims that come out. Oh, I was at this party and there was Jay-Z was there and Kim K was there. And
did you hear the rumor that Ashton Kutcher got left by Mila?
No,
because Ashton and Demi used to go to those parties.
Yeah, they're weird. I don't trust them at all. I don't trust those two. They have to be NPCs because he has a lot of Mandela effects with him too. So he's got to be an NPC.
And then Justin Bieber made an appearance at the I call her SZA and Kendrick Lamar concert. He came out and sang a new song with them. And it was kind of sad but good. He always had a good voice, Justin Bieber. But he was kind of like his whole demeanor and like his outfit was kind of questionable. But it was good to see him out.
They're not okay. Remember when they first came? Remember how Britney was? They used to dance and they used to perform. They were hypnotized. Something was up with them. They don't have it anymore. Their brains are mushed. They're not performers. They're not singers anymore.
The MK Ultra, whatever they did, scrambled their freaking receptors.
Yes, they
had their scramble. Yeah.
They left their people to flounder.
That also they had their receptors scrambled to get access to their fortunes. Yeah,
I know. That's exactly what fucking Lou Taylor did. Lou Taylor is in it with all of them. So Britney's money, watched it through the Kardashians with that freaking whatever. Where's Waldo, motherfucker? When is he gonna come the fuck up? Where's Waldo? Is Corey Gamble shows up fucking everywhere? Yeah, like he's everywhere, and his mom
may as well be the Grim Reaper at this point. I don't want to be nowhere Corey Gamble is, because that's where death goes. I'm not going.
I want his mom to send me the Mary Kay tweezers. They're the best tweezers ever in the world.
They did used to have great Mary Kay stuff.
Tweezers, man. Yeah. But I mean, his mom's this crazy, rich ass white lady who's like Kris Kardashian's best friend, where they wear white, and Kathy Hilton, where they have white checker jackets. And
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
And I think that he's CIA. I don't know. I can't figure him out. He's either
I
a
can't
prince,
either. I don't know how
he's
he
a
gets to
fucking
be
prince. He's
in
definitely
celebrity circles
I
and
we
at so many
know.
deaths, literally be at the death
Oh,
site. Like they haven't even put the
literally,
yellow tape
why?
up. The
How?
call came from inside the house and it
It
was
always
Corey Gamble,
yes, always. It was
allegedly.
Michael
I'm just like,
Jackson.
that's scary
Prince.
shit.
How are you at Michael Jackson, the Prince, at Whitney Houston, Justin? Then you're hanging out with Justin Bieber. Where? Why are you all these places? What is wrong? Why are you here? Kim Porter, why are you there? Oh, to clean it up. I'm like that you're admitting that he's a fucking. What do you mean? Yeah, he's there to clean it up.
Wouldn't it
Everybody.
be crazy? Isn't there? So
He's
in
probably
the Frog Princess, does anybody know their fairy tales? The Frog
yeah.
Princess set in New Orleans, right?
Mhm.
And there's like this voodoo dude who walks the death,
Okay.
and he goes around and like wherever he goes, like he's making deals and like I don't know, what if he was like,
I think
the
he's.
guy to make the deals with the devil or something, and then he comes to collect or some shit. Like who knows, allegedly.
I think after Kim's thing, did you hear that those people got no time? The people in Paris that robbed her, they got no time.
Oh, good.
I said, "Oh, what
That,
do you
that,
think?"
oh, I said, oh, good, because I thought the whole thing was a stage
That's
robbery
what I'm
anyway.
saying. It's that you tell me right now. I'm trying to see what this says on here.
Her and
80,
damn Dorito, that's where Dorito got the idea,
yeah.
allegedly.
A Mind of a Man secrets revealed with Jax, Vanderpump and Valley trivia. Great prizes. 9 to 10 watch the Valley with Jax, followed by question and answer. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be so good.
I can't fucking wait. Look at the seats. Look. I can tell you I can show you how the seat thing is. Okay, wait. So when you go to order your seats, you pick your seats, okay? But you get to see how many are left. So the blue spots are the ones that are left. So that's all open. That's half open, and then there's a couple of blue spots are the ones that are left.
Where's
So
your seat? Are you in the yellow?
I'm right here next to this
Oh,
person.
that's good. That's not
Yeah.
bad at all.
Yeah. So I'm gonna probably get right. I'm gonna try to get up because there's whoever's sitting here, I could probably sneak in it a little bit closer, but he's gonna be right in front of me. See
Yeah.
how these are still
He'll be
open?
able to hear you.
So he only sold like 20 tickets, it looks about. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
So you get to see. That's why I check everybody's all the time. And he's on the main stage, which is huge. This place is beautiful, though. It really is. It's
An
you walk in.
evening with Jax Taylor. I
Yeah.
saw old footage of Jax
Oh yeah.
from before he had any veins in his forehead, and he was just a
This
young
is
guy trying to
it's
make
not
it. I'm
like
pretty
this.
sure it's right before he got turned on. I think that I kind of feel like allegedly.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
his story about having that
yeah.
sugar daddy in Florida
Yes.
when he was
Oh, I
doing his
believe it.
modeling thing?
I believe it.
Yeah, I kind of think that might be where some
It's
of the coke came
not
from, was his Florida days, allegedly. Oh
allegedly.
yeah, look at that.
It's not
That's
gonna.
huge.
It is, but that's not what it's gonna look like in there, though. I'm telling you, when I was there for what I think who was there, Kempire and then Teresa. They should be in the loft. The loft is much smaller, so it doesn't look like it's empty.
Uh-huh.
It's fine now. I mean, it's fine.
Did Kempire feel it?
No,
Oh,
no, it's
see.
hard. It's hard to.
Yeah.
I think it's. I mean, for some reason, when we did it with Zach and Adam and all, it was huge. I mean, we also had a lot of content creators on stage in each city with them too. So none of them have ever been like that. Like, and they did the first one. So wow, that was fucking magical.
Hmm.
It was amazing. I'm so disappointed. After like nothing will ever like that. It was amazing. I just couldn't believe that people like literally flew around the country to follow them around. And then everybody started. It was City Winery was the first one, and it was the one in New York, and it was
Wow.
Jersey. It was awesome. I miss it. But I hate him though. Yeah.
Amazing. I can't wait to hear about
Anyway,
your time tonight.
I'm literally because I really like okay. If it's like if there's for my social anxiety for some reason I don't know why it won't kick in at all. For some reason not there because it's so big and open and like
And plus it's close. It's like so
it's
close.
very close. Like it's
Yeah.
like an Uber. It's literally like it takes me 6
I
minutes to
feel
get.
like the distance might have to do a little bit with the anxiety. Like,
Yeah,
but
because
if
I know
it's like right
literally
there,
6 minutes
and you know
away
you
right
can get
here.
home easy, you can leave
I
anytime.
need a friend though.
Yeah.
Usually, like I try to leave and like hide behind people, but my friend Renee, like she forces me to go out and talk, take pictures. Like people, I don't
Good.
know.
Thank God for Renee. Is she going tonight?
Nope, she can't get.
Oh darn! I
No,
forgot you're going by yourself.
I'm going by myself. Yeah. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of his little groupies there. It'll be fun to fuck with them.
Yeah.
I'm too close from school, you
gross.
know what I mean? I own the place. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be watched. I'll get there and I won't say shit to him. I'll be like, oh Jax. Oh, up. Watch me pussy out and be nice to him. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm gonna be
Well, you can still be nice and get your point across.
I'm
You
not, this
can.
is the way I talk. I don't.
I mean, we
I'm
don't want you
trying
carried
to
away by security, so I think you should be
No,
nice.
security didn't. They don't even fucking have security there. It's going to be his fucking publicist bitch that's going to be in my way.
Oh no, not the publicist.
Yeah, the one that was behind Britney telling her to stop talking.
Oh, well, keep an eye out to see if there are any like little
Lori,
touches or pats or
I'm telling you
anything.
right now. Look, I got a 333. That's a sign right now. 333 people. Jax Taylor. All right. So literally, and Ryan Bailey's opening of his podcast, that Jax Taylor, this one's for you. I've literally been doing this because of this freaking dude, because I had to find a way to scream at him. Like,
Yeah.
I used to be blogging. It used to be like, and then I would get in trouble. And I don't know how Facebook allows me to do this, because Facebook is what banned me. Well, it wasn't me. It was my evil twin, the harsh reality.
Yeah.
I'm
the harsh reality. I remember her.
Anyway, I'm the good witch. I'm reality Krista Marie. But anyway, the bad witch reality. I don't know, harsh reality. I don't know how she was cursing and all that, because I don't know how. I mean, like, my show is live on Facebook, and the things I would get in trouble for typing, I'm saying now. So it's weird.
Right.
And I got shot. Like, very interesting. I'm gonna put the hair up like this, I think, and I might put black tags up on, and I'm out of here.
Well, those waves are so deep. Whatever you do is gonna be nice.
I know. I figured out how to do it finally. Took me 3-4 years now. I couldn't figure out how to do it because I have to do it I have to do it before I put them in.
Yeah. Well, did you have any other thoughts on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? I really didn't.
Really, it was a filler. We got Phaedra back. It wasn't that interesting yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like maybe we'll have more to talk about. What are we going to talk about on what's today? Oh shit!
Today is Tuesday.
Tomorrow's Wednesday already, huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I got to come back tomorrow. What's tomorrow? So tomorrow would be the Valley again.
It would be the Valley again.
But I don't know if
I might watch again because it wasn't that horrible.
No,
it wasn't that horrible.
And maybe if I video everything tonight.
Yeah.
If I don't chicken shit out, gotta get to there. I'm going. There's no reason for me not to go.
I'm gonna check out Below Deck and see what's happening with Laura and Sarah.
I haven't watched any other shows. I gotta start watching Poly Family. We're gonna be out of Housewives shows soon. It's gonna be over for a little bit, I think.
Well, no, Miami's coming. You don't watch Miami?
Oh, Miami's coming. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay,
yeah, in June. Miami's like June 4th, right, or something like that.
I don't know about this Rhode Island thing.
Something
about this Rhode Island thing. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. That's weird to me.
Married to Medicine is filming.
Is it? I might have to watch it now.
So that's gonna be good.
Because I can't. I realize all I'm doing is Housewives. I don't want to just do Housewives, and I've forgotten about Summer House. Without cable, you know what I mean? It's like I forget all the other shows.
Now, Summer House, I never really got into. I did like Martha's Vineyard, and I'm surprised they didn't get
I'm mad about that.
brought back.
That doesn't make any sense.
That was wrong. That didn't make any sense.
They were building relationships.
Yeah, their ratings were on par.
Yes, they were on Southern Hospitality ratings. Better, if not better. They were in the 300s, which is good for a side piece show. And they were sitting there. They were building relationships. That's what we need. You need to have real relationships, so real shit happens.
Yeah. And that was nice to be in on the ground floor of the building.
Yes.
Because that's how franchises are built, Yes. That's how Summer House got built, was because it started off a couple summers, and now you guys are emotionally invested in them as characters.
Look at Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore still is working. It is still working. They're still making more money now than they made the first time around. And then when they go to the beach.
Who, Snooki?
Yeah, they're doing their show is doing amazing. They're making so much more money than they did the first time. They're still
no way, I didn't know Snooki had a show again.
Oh, the family, they're doing Jersey Shore Family Vacation, but it's like it's all them. I'm telling you, they are all doing great.
On what channel?
MTV. It's so good. Family Vacation is so good. And it's like this with their lives. Mike's had 3 kids. He's on kid 3. He's been sober for a couple of years. He's my number one interview that I want to get ever. I love him. I want to interview him and Carl about sobriety on Bravo.
That'll be great.
But yeah. Anyway, any more thoughts?
Not really. Like I feel complete. I'm Portia and her freaking fraud and fraud. They're fakes. Brit needs to get it together. Kelly could have helped.
Kelly,
you can kind of see what's happening with Kelly and Brit, where they're ultimately going to end up separated. It's kind of already happening because,
yeah,
well, to me it is because we haven't got any scenes with just them kicking it, except for right after the dick in her mouth. And ever
yeah,
since then, Kelly's scenes have all been with Shamia pretty
yeah.
much. And so Britt hasn't been getting like girl on girl time.
Hmm.
Um, so
I know.
that's interesting. Drew, I'm glad she signed something, but it's still the Titanic at this point. She's not saving nothing.
She's
Ah,
yeah, she's a mess. She does not know what she needs to stop. She's not a good
yeah.
I don't know what it is. She got to stop. Like her. Oh, what is she? A lap dog? Is she a Labrador?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of dog she is. What are you saying? Shut up. Like, you
Yeah.
really go put a dick in your
And
mouth.
just like all this talking trash, I mean, there's
Yeah.
shade and then there's just talking plain
It's
shit.
just stupid shit.
And it felt like they was just talking shit. And it's not, I don't
There's,
know, like, but light shade is a different feeling. It literally felt like they named a list and attack, 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 attack,
yeah,
attack, attack. And it just was like, oh, it's so boring. You've already done this, Phaedra.
I know. So I'm like, what are they doing? It's like they're like throwing like Hail Marys
They're
left.
boring me.
They're just throwing
That's
Hail
what they're
Marys out.
doing.
Throwing Hail
Oh,
Marys.
boy.
Seeing who's gonna
Oh.
catch. Phaedra caught the last Hail Mary. We'll see. You know,
Yeah, but there, and then that's another thing. That's like a lot to put on Phaedra
it kind of
when,
is. I mean, but listen, that she wanted it. She wanted it. She wants to be the
well,
head
she
bitch.
better deliver, or else
I
Bravo's going to be having
know.
to get refunds from a lot of people this season, and a lot of people, I mean, freaking frack,
Fucking fuck.
fucking fuck, yeah. Google it. Google what's the definition of frack, and Google what's the definition of frick. And when you get to the bottom of it, it's for
How are they even freaking frack? I mean, it's like we like you said, we don't have a we never got a we don't have a solution to what
yeah.
happened.
We didn't even get a proper
We
"I'm
don't know.
sorry"
Yeah,
to this lady.
like
Well,
what
she
happened.
said, "Oh, Portia, I'm sorry." No, even wait, did she ever even say she was sorry at that reunion when she got found out that she
She's.
lied? It was kind of like, I
I
don't
don't
really
think
feel
she
like it
thought
was a
it.
whole sorry,
I don't think
not
she.
for all this, but for her to just go over to her house and not be like, "Now, bitch, you're not going to come on here lying about me again." That would have at least acknowledged it.
Because I don't think she lied, and she's a lawyer, so I think she knows she doesn't have to admit to it. Because I think, I mean, she did say she made it up, but I think she took that hit. But like I said, I don't think because if that was true, she wouldn't be allowed to be on the show. How on 8 shows? Why did she be allowed to be on 13 shows? You know what I mean? She's been on every reality show since then. Like
Well,
Bravo's like, oh,
Candy Burris, in no uncertain terms, said that it was a lie. And
that's been damage from.
another alleged rumor is that Candy did get legal involved. And
I would.
so,
I would. I
yeah,
mean, I would.
but I can't find, let me see, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Let's see.
I
Did
mean,
Candy Burris legal settlement, Phaedra Parks lie? Let's see.
oh,
Does that come up?
Phaedra Parks
Where's my
LLC.
phone? Oh, it's in my office. I can't look it up right now.
It's okay. Uh, yeah. So many channels they're live streaming the trial. I was like, I can't do it. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's way too
I'm
much.
not giving my energy to any of that stuff. You
And
know,
not
what you
Diddy, not
focus
Diddy.
on is
Just
what
turn,
you
just
fruition. And I really just, even
But
some of the drama in these
I
shows.
gotta sit here and read through because I gotta see it through because the Commonwealth of Boston set her up. It's obvious. We know exactly what happened. The data proves it. The science prove it, and the defense hasn't even presented their case yet. The defense is ready to
Wow.
It's going to be amazing. They've
Wow.
already destroyed the case. It's
Yeah.
amazing to me. I don't know. Trial 2, 4
Well,
times,
how long much longer do you think it's going to be?
8 weeks. They said
Eight
so.
more week more?
Wait, she said they'll be done by July. Wait, what's July 4th? I'm sorry, that's 4 weeks,
Lord
right?
have mercy.
Eight weeks altogether.
That's
In 4
still a
weeks.
long time.
But listen, they need to because she's charged with capital murder, and there's no proof that he was not hit by a car. He has no injuries from here down. They're all in the back of his head because he got in a fight, and then
Well,
somebody
but if he was walking on his head, then that's how you can get hit by a car in your head.
listen, he's an acrobatist or ballerinist, and he saw the fish's tail light coming at 2 miles an hour as she
He
was
was
doing
skateboarding on his head like
a
everybody.
3-point turn, and he did a pirouette in the air. He pirouetted around. He came down and hit the left tail light with his head, bounced off 30 feet over to the flagpole. No blood. dripping, but the blood's dripping this way. But he supposedly landed this way. But there's blood dripping this way. Okay, but he came. But his steps from his dad, I said, he went inside the house. He was there. He went up steps, went down steps, went up steps. The health data said the trigger event was at 12:36 and 40 seconds. That was his last heartbeat. And Karen was still sitting outside, thought he was coming back outside.
So they know the exact time of his last heartbeat?
Yes, because he had his Apple Health data. They have his steps of how he went north of the 35 there. He went into the fucking house. And 9 people said, but if Karen Reed hit him, that means 9 people didn't see his body. That's bullshit. 9 people left the house and didn't see him laying there. So they either left him laying there and Karen hit him. If the state wants us to believe that Karen hit him, then they make us believe that 8 people didn't see his body laying there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it didn't happen. He was a 3-point turn is 2 miles an hour. She was backing up. Her taillight was on camera. She backed out at John's driveway when she was looking for him at 4 a.m. and busted her taillight on his car. And it's got proof of it. They have proof of how her taillight broke. They literally planted evidence. The wrong shoe. He went to the hospital with a right shoe on, missing his left. These motherfuckers plant his right shoe. The wrong shoe. I can't fucking wait. The defense is going to
that sounds amazing. But I'm still not going to go watch. It sounds intriguingly amazing.
Get so fucking mad. You're going to be like, how is this allowed to happen? How is this allowed?
Hey, look, you're talking to a whole Black person. I'm a whole Black person. I already know this shit happens. I already know they plan a lot of evidence. I already know that they'll put you under a jail for a crime you didn't commit and then balk about paying you when they find the real person. I already know. But the surprising part is that white women are finding out about this shit. That's what's surprising to me. That's what's surprising to me, because she is getting a treatment that is usually reserved for a certain swath of people. And I'm not sure, but you know who also was included in the 1964 Civil Rights Act was white women are included as a minority for some reason. So she's getting minority treatment.
Wow. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. And it is fucking, it's so weird. And it's like, that Brennan, that the fucking prosecutor knows that it's not making any sense. He's changed his timeline 3 times. He's had to change it 3 times because nothing matches. Nothing makes any sense. He didn't fucking land on it. He's not.
That's crazy. And the judge is just allowing all of this.
The judge is a fucking nutcase. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dev's Bangs. Yeah, I got to go back to watch Dev's Bangs. Yeah, very interesting. Fucked up. Very fucked up. She's a fucking whack job. Same judge. They tried to recuse her. She said no.
So the judge can just be like, no, I'm not leaving?
Yes. After the second, the feds investigated this whole thing and gave the defense all their evidence to say, hey, they told the DA, do not charge her again. And the DA did it anyway. The feds told them not to do it. They still did it. The feds are watching. The feds are getting all these motherfuckers. They're dead. They're done. They're screwed. It is done. They did it's a third-party culprit defense. They are presenting a third-party culprit with proof. So it was Brian Higgins
is this just to create the reasonable doubt?
No, there's so much more. Oh my God, reasonable doubt's everywhere. The whole thing is one big thing of reasonable doubt, but they also have a third party culprit. They have proof of where he was, where he went. They have proof of Brian Higgins and her having an affair. Brian was fighting with him at the bar, told him to come there, text him, are you on your way here? It's a fucking so much circumstantial evidence against them. Okay, more against all these people, right? They said there's against Karen. There's no evidence against Karen, none at all. Planted evidence, proof from her car wasn't in a collision, proof her car never hit anything from her data. Her car's data. It is fucking unbelievable. He's got no injuries from the head down.
Right.
If he got hit by a car, he had broken ribs, something, he had to fly 30 feet. How the fuck did that happen? Come on, man. And then at 6 a.m, the house of Brian Albert, the cop where this happened, these people, it's dark. There's fucking 30 ambulances and cops, and there's a dead man on your lawn, and not a fucking night light on.
No way.
They plug the body out and shut all lights off. Go there to find the body. The fucking people that were involved act like they don't know. It is so fucking unbelievable. I can't deal with
That's amazing.
Hosslong, Jen McCabe, 2:27 a.m. Fucking Googles how Hosslong to die in the cold. Why would you Google that, bitch? Why'd you Google that? If you didn't know
really, bitch? She was like, how long?
Her friends set her the fuck up. Her friends are part of this shit, dude.
Wow.
John's friends. It is the most outrageous, unbelievable, sick, fucked people. These fucking witnesses are fucking scumbags. Fucking cokehead doing coke with their nephew. Like, oh my God, they're all doing coke and swinging. They're all swingers. They're all doing coke with the kids, the adult kids. Imagine that. Imagine you're doing coke with your crazy fucking boyfriend's crazy
Oh
aunt.
my
And then there's a
gosh.
body on the lawn. They tell you to ignore the body. You're already looking for the 1-inch police. You're already paranoid.
Yeah.
Wait for the 1-inch police to come out from under the door, because that's all you do is stare at the door when you're fucked up. Like the 1-inch police end up dead on your lawn. Imagine that, and you're like doing coke with it. That would be the worst coke ever. Like people don't plan coke like a coke night and murders together. It doesn't go together because you don't want to murder people.
You don't want a buzzkill. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of brain. It's a lot of buzz to plan a murder. It's a lot of buzz.
I listen, and like they had to quickly do this. Like he must have gotten a fight with Higgins right away. It must have fallen in his head,
And then panicked.
They panicked instead of calling 911.
Yeah.
They covered the fuck up and blamed her. Not only did they cover it up for 3 years, they blamed somebody else. It's so bad. The feds are like, oh my God, the feds are like, don't charge her, and they did it anyway.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Well,
I hope that whatever you watch is enjoyable.
It will be.
And that tomorrow, send me the thing for tomorrow. I might watch, I might not. I might just come watch tomorrow because if I don't feel compelled to actually watch Jax. That was part of the reason I watched both episodes, is because I didn't have to deal with Jax's ass.
I know.
And but I might watch tonight because I do want to see if Michelle keeps on whining and victimizing herself for being a whore in her marriage. None of this would have happened if you weren't a whore in your marriage. Could have got worked out. You should have went to counseling if he wasn't talking to you. You could have went to marriage counseling again if he wasn't trying to bang you. You could have went to a counselor and talked about it. You didn't have to go jump on another penis and then expect this man to be okay with it. It's crazy.
I agree. I agree.
Right?
That's true. I agree.
So I might watch to see if she keeps on with the same shit because she's a lot.
I need Janet to apologize for the Al-Anon comment, because it literally, that means anonymous. That's not, anyways, not supposed to do that shit. Janet.
So Al-Anon is when you love an addict, right?
Yes, when you want to learn how to, you learn about the disease,
So what did he say about Al-Anon?
So Janet said that if he's not an alcoholic, why is she an Al-Anon? Meaning so that's for families of addicts to learn how to deal with the disease. It could be because of her mom. I mean, I was an Al-Anon before I was an addict with my dad. I was an Al-Anon when I was a kid, because before I became the addict, And now I learned I have so much guilt for the way I treated my dad, and I didn't understand until I became the addict.
Right.
Now he wasn't choosing it over us. He was just not my dad.
That's not a choice. There's no choice to be had. The addiction isn't a choice. It's a harsh reality. That's what it is. Because you don't have a choice. You just are existing in the addiction.
I mean, honestly, an addiction transfers. I've transferred drugs. I kick one, and you have to fix the problem, or it's just going to keep transferring.
Yeah.
Sex, shopping, drugs. Always. I still have a shopping issue. I still have an addiction with shopping.
Shopping can show up. Working out is a transfer. Sex can be a transfer. You can start smoking cigarettes more. You could. There's a lot of things.
Mine transfer. I've never been completely sober. I've been on either weed. I'm on weed.
I'm California sober.
Yeah, I'm California sober. But when it wasn't legal, I couldn't be. That was really bad. That was horrible.
Yeah.
Imagine me not.
Well, luckily, in California, we haven't had that problem.
Well, it was in 2017. Hasn't been. I was on paper. It was 2017 now. It was long. Dude, I cannot believe it's been almost. How long has it been? I can't believe it's been
almost 10 years. 2017 to 20. Yeah.
Dad, I've been off paper since 2017. Can you believe it? That sounds like a long time. Because that doesn't seem like it's been that long. It only feels like 3. We timeline jumped. There's no way it's been 8 years. I feel like I just walked out of probation.
Yeah, no, 8 years is what it sounded like.
It was right before. Wow, it was 2017.
My hair is bothering me.
Me too.
Okay, I gotta go.
I'm gonna go get some of the drink.
Look, I gotta go. My hair is bothering me.
Oh, did you get my whale picture? Did you see my whale and my swan?
Yes, you guys, she got the swan that lights up, and then it has this whale sprinkler, and I was like, oh, that looks so much fun.
I'm like a kid. I have no kids. It's for me, just for me.
Hey, look, that's the thing. That's the sauce. People are looking for the fountain of youth, and it's in your heart and mind.
It's
act as if, think as if, speak as if, And the Toys R Us thing was onto something. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
I'm a Toys R Us.
Peter Pan didn't want to grow up, and his life was enchanted the whole time. We don't have to. Nobody says that being normal is normal. Who the fuck said normal is normal? Be your normal.
Dad, did you hear what she just said? The fact that you said Toys R Us kid, I'm going to send you a picture or something. My parents all worked at Toys R Us when we were little. That first opened, and we had
No way.
at
I
the beach.
love Toys
We
R
literally
Us.
have a beach. We have beach.
I heard they're coming back.
That they were Toys R Us kids. It's so funny. My dad, all the people that worked at Toys
Yeah,
R Us.
send me a picture because in my head,
I was
that's one
like
of my
5,
go-tos.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mamir
I
had
don't
no
want to
idea
grow
that
up.
my.
I'm a
I
Toys
sent
R
her
Us kid.
pictures of the
The
store.
biggest
She's
Toys
like,
R
"That's
Us
what it looks like
I
there."
can't get mad
I'm
about
like,
sex
"Yes."
and the video games.
Video
I don't want to grow up. I'm Toys R Us kid.
yeah, the whole thing. Oh my God, we had T-shirts that said we're Toys R Us kids. Yeah, because it was when it first
And the
opened.
big giraffe. Remember,
Yep.
it was a big Jeffrey. Yeah.
Yep. My mom, they were like in their 20s, like 21. I think my mom was like 20.
Cute. No way.
And then my
That
parents were
is so cute.
19 and 21. That's
Beautiful,
crazy.
beautiful, beautiful. And
I,
I look, and they weren't even plastered like
it's crazy.
29-year-old Cabo
It's
San
all
Lucas
4 of
Kristen.
them. I got 4 parents, and they're all fucking wild. They're all nuts. They're all fucking crazy. I love them there.
That was so funny. That show
It's
took
like
me
so
back.
crazy.
That little clip took me back to when I couldn't wait to watch Vanderpump Rules. That little clip. That was like
Totally.
you remember that used to be like
Oh,
the show to watch. It was so
I
cool.
I
It was
was
like a real life
when
90210 for a minute.
Sandoval cheated on me. I was sweating. When he cheated on us, I started sweating. It was 3 in the
Yeah.
morning. I'm like, what? He did what? I'm like, I'm sweating. I was like, no fucking way.
He is so cool on all the shows I
Fuck
see him
him.
on.
Fuck him.
I love him on like he was
Stop.
the Traders, and
Stop
then he
it.
was on the
Ready.
Mars show. Was he on the Mars
I'm
show? No,
so
that was
mad at
Tom
him.
Schwartz on
Yes, yes,
Mars.
yes. He was.
And
But he's
he was on
worse.
something else. He's cute on those shows. It's a funny thing. He's funny.
Yeah.
They need to just forgive.
He needs to
You saw our
apologize.
damn Ariana. Look, I
He
can't
needs
stop
to
talking.
apologize to me.
Ariana got a new show. She about to do Love Island again.
Yes, and
And I had to
Bravo
see
picked it
her
up. Did you
ass in a
see
new
it?
commercial.
And guess who picked it up? Peacock and Bravo.
Yeah,
All right,
amazing.
guys. We're on the most benevolent.
Okay, love everybody. See you guys later.
Bye. Thank you.
Peace.
Love
We're on the
you.
most benevolent timeline
Always.
available.
Comment, like, subscribe, everybody. Bye, Curvies. Thank you guys for joining. Dad, I'll call you. And wish me luck tonight. I'll let you know. Believe me, I'll go live as soon as I get there if I go. I'm all ready to go now. I don't have to do anything. I go just like this. But I'll probably go early because, I just can't believe this fucking dude is here. I can't believe it. Jax, if you're watching, it would behoove you not to call me. I was kidding. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.